And we will begin, as always, with a roll for initiative.
Initiative. I gotta get all my dice. Why all of them? Because why not?
I got a 14 in total for my initiative.
I had a dirty 14.
I'm still trying to get my stuff all the way.
So Wimpy got a 14.
There's my book.
You got a
I got a 14.
14. So you and Wimpy have to roll again.
No, I thought Wimpy rolled higher than me.
No, she rolled a 14.
Oh.
Yes.
All right.
If
TJ?
you give us a second.
Rolled a
we have to
13.
roll initiative. Gotta roll initiative, and then next.
What'd you roll, Bubba?
A 13.
13.
Oh, wait, no. Plus 5. It's 18.
20.
I
You
got
said
12.
20?
20.
Rolled a 20.
Yeah, let me get my stat sheet. I
Out of
gotta
the
remember.
gate with a banger.
I rolled a 13 plus 5 because of my initiative.
I got you. I got you down for an
Sorry.
18.
I gotta remember initiative is added.
Oh, I don't have my stat sheet. Hold up. That's an adventure journal, right? Where you posted all of them?
I don't think I... No, you're in charge of yours.
You have D&D Beyond for yours. Or you custom did
Not
yours,
for
TJ.
Evan. Evan, I sent to Cray.
I don't
Give
know
me a
if
second.
you...
I
It's
reset
got
my
plus
computer
1 for
and I
now.
haven't thought about grabbing it yet. No, I'm pretty sure it's a plus 4.
Well, if you can't find it, then it's a +1. Quinn, what was yours?
I'm not at my computer right now, so I'm gonna need someone, if they can, to.
Don't worry, I
Words
got
anymore.
you. I got you. No worries, I got you.
Thank you,
Yeah.
thank you.
Best roller here.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Oh, wait, sorry, that
You
roll
gotta
fell
hit
off the
grass
table.
first.
I'll pull up his character sheet
But please do.
because I got the
And
updated versions.
let's hope and pray that his initiative is pretty high.
It's not high. It's like
I don't think it
2 or
is.
something.
My campaigns. This is why I put a group 1 in. Where is it? It's this one. Clive. View.
Bro, we have sent so many messages to each other.
His initiative is plus 3.
Told
Okay,
you.
cool. So he got a 7.
I'm gonna send this to you, Cray, if you want to have it open. You should be
You
able
got
to
it
open
for
it.
I'm pulling it. I'm trying to pull up
It's
my
very-
thing, so I'll
it's
tell you.
very
when I can,
instant.
Okay.
It should be easy enough for you to just open that up, and it should pop up. That just gives main
got it.
stats. You don't have to mess with anything really.
There you go. Well done, TJ.
Initiative is plus 5.
Okay, so what did we roll?
I got a 20.
25. You said that like I should have known. You're like, I got a 20. Oh.
Only 'cause
Boss
I had
Lady,
already
Wimpy, you guys both need to re-roll.
Oh,
Yeah, I know, right?
yeah.
Cinder-
just realized
oh,
I just realized I'm not muted.
it's okay.
Okay,
All right,
like,
Wimpy, you just got to beat an 11.
wait, I rolled an 11.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Let's go again, Wimpy.
Oh,
No.
gosh. All right, roll again.
17.
17.
18.
Oh, by 1.
Almost.
That was messed up.
Holy
That was fun.
crap.
I was like, if she rolls an 18, I'm gonna be like,
I was about to be like, this is about to be the craziest part of the whole session.
right?
So tell me, what got your blood pumping? Initiative. Okay. All right, so we got TJ rocking off with a 25, Myra with a 20, Bubba with an 18, Wimpy beating Boss Lady out by 1.
I said a 12.
A 12. I apologize. You don't want to take the 20?
I would love to, but I'd like to be honest.
Fair enough. In that case, then, it'll be TJ. Wow, it's the Bush brothers. TJ 25, Bubba 18, Wimpy, then Boss
Well, good
Lady,
news, I can wear my rolls now.
Myra, cool, and Quinn. I actually will not be. Well, I'll be always last because I just play everybody in the world. Huh? I'm nobody.
Yeah, because
And everybody at the same time. Yeah. No, Timothy walked away. He didn't run. Don't even put that in.
part of the
He didn't
matrix.
leave you.
The matrix.
All right, so we got that.
He got out of sight and he ran for the hills.
Actually, this would be. All right, awesome. So, TJ, you wake up at the Salty Spittoon. And before I ask what you would like to do, I will admit that you do hear, coming from outside of your room's door, a decent amount of commotion. And it just sounds like there's a lot of people in the Salty Spittoon today. What would you like to do? I would suggest unmuting first.
I forgot to use the sound. I'll be right back.
I think he had to go somewhere. Sir, you're play when I hit you. What is this? Who is this? Oh, that's what that is. Okay. Nope. Hush. All right. Rip roaring start. Bubba, if you're there, could you tell TJ he's muted?
I think they're
Bubba-
praying.
I don't. Oh,
I'm back.
that.
I'm back. We were praying.
Good gosh, Quinn, you are an absolute. Just no. Commend you.
What?
Oh,
Thank
Sorry,
you.
I didn't hear any of what you said. We were praying. It was out
you're
of my ear.
you're good. I went to start things up, and yeah, you guys weren't here. You're both the first two people. All right. So I'll explain again. TJ, you wake up, all right, in your room in the Salty Spittoon. And before I ask what you would like to do, I will let you know that you do hear a decent amount of commotion coming from the other side of your room's door. Almost like there's quite a few people in the Salty Spittoon today. What would you like to do?
I couldn't by chance teleport, could I?
Where do
like,
you
the
want
door?
to teleport to?
To like the door?
You want to teleport to the door?
Yeah, like to where I can open it.
Then you arrive at the door.
I would like to open it.
Okay, all right. So you open the door and go ahead and roll for perception.
It's not like me. 17. Let me double check what my perception is. Why is that not coming? Perception. That's +1, so 18.
Okay. All right, so your eyes have easily adjusted to the lighting, both in your room as well as the main area for the Salty Spittoon. And you notice that almost every table is full of travelers, of townspeople, and the bar has a few open stools in front of it. You do also notice that there are little gremlins that seem to be running around almost like waiters or busboys. And from the back in the kitchen, you hear a very friendly voice. All right, boys, keep her going. We done got a lot of people today. Keep them happy. Keep me knowing what they want to eat. And we gonna make some money at the Salty Spittoon today. What would you like to do?
Do I identify this voice as Tom?
I would hope so.
Well, you just said a friendly voice.
Right? This is a good
I guess
point.
I would like to go to my boss then.
Okay. All right. Well, how are you doing, Mr. Evan? It's been a while. Did you have a good sleep?
Yeah, I do kind of feel like I've been asleep longer than I thought I would be.
I'd say so. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh,
You
sorry,
slept a
sir.
good while.
I had a busy last day.
I would agree. It's been quite a while, to be honest. You haven't done a whole lot. You haven't come out of the room. But I gotta say, and I don't know if you've heard, but you're big talk around here now. What'd you do the past couple days?
I mean, I tried to help the town when that dead guy was attacking people's.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I'll tell you what, some of these days they get all mixed up and combobulated. You're right, you did do that. Well, that would explain a few things. All right, awesome. Well, I know you work for me, but I gotta tell you, I got all the help I need right now, so you're more than welcome to do as you please.
Oh. Sorry again that I've been kind of busy.
All good. Adventuring is for the adventurers. So I'm glad you've been doing what you were wanting and set out to do. Let me know if you need anything, if you need some breakfast or anything like that. You know how to use a little bit of this kitchen area, I think.
Yeah.
If not, I can help. I got many hands and many helpers.
I would like to add, Bubba just made a good point. Evan is still in his pajamas.
He is indeed. He is indeed. Tom doesn't seem to care. All right. We'll slide on over to Bubba. As Evan, you kind of just turn and start walking back into the main area and find yourself. Where would you like to go? Would you like to go out to the front porch or just take a seat at the bar?
I guess Evan would probably go to the bar. Just kind of sit.
Sounds good. Find yourself a nice seat at the bar. And we'll slide over to Bubba, who wakes up in a similar manner. And there is quite the commotion outside. And you hear the start of a short, not necessarily conversation, but exclamation from Tom, congratulating his staff on their good work and to keep it up. What would you like to do?
I'm still in my room, right?
Yes.
I'd like to get dressed.
Sounds good. We're gonna go ahead and just roll a flat d20.
D20. It is a 13.
All right. You seem to get yourself dressed in all the right ways.
Now I look presentable.
You do indeed.
And I'd like to, like, as I go to walk out my room, I'd like to look in my bag and, like, try to remember what all's in there and see where I need to go. Like, see if I can mentally remember where I need to go to get some of this stuff checked out.
Yep. Okay. So you take a look in your bag. You notice that you've got a lot of dillweed. You've got a few rugs, it looks like, in there. And it seems like a lot of items that, food-wise, maybe the Piggly Wiggly could shine some light on things. But if not, you might want to head down to the Shiite shop. That's what sits in your mind.
Okay. Got a lot of shite here. I gotta go to the shite shop. And I'll head downstairs.
All right. So as you head downstairs, go ahead and do a perception check for me.
Perception is a +4, so I got a 14.
There you go. All right. So you do notice that from up top, the main floor is almost full. Most of your tables are completely filled up. Your bar only has a few chairs left sitting at the table, basically, that bar. And you do note that Evan is coming out from the kitchen and is now picking up and sitting down in one of those chairs or stools, however you want to describe it. And kind of, he does a little rub of his eyes. Like, you can definitely tell he's waking up as well.
Morning, Evan.
Morning.
How's it going?
I feel like I've slept for a month.
I know. Ever since Tom got those new mattresses, you just sleep very well.
I actually kind of feel unrested.
I feel very rested. Tom, good job on the new choices of mattresses.
Are you welcome? I figured when I saw y'all coming in, you might want something a little bit better than the dingy old things that you had the first time.
Definitely makes a difference.
That's a good thing to hear. I'll pass the compliments on to the mattress salesman I talked to.
And I guess I'd like to go sit at the bar in one of the open seats.
All right. As you go to sit at one of the chairs next to Evan, actually, one of the other adventurers that are at the bar get up and turn around and kind of bump their shoulder into yours. And as you both kind of turn from the contact, you make eye contact, and the adventurer goes, "Oh, buddy, I'd be real wary about who you be sitting next to. It's a mighty important man there.
Yes, sir.
You have yourself a good day. I might see you out in the field, who knows?"
Possibly. I don't exactly know what my plan is for today, but I'm gonna sit here and talk to my party mate and have a good breakfast. You have a great day.
Fortunately, he doesn't respond. He just turns and continues walking after his sentence finishes and leaves the Salty Spittoon. Nobody else follows him, so he appears to kind of be alone. You join Evan at the bar. Is there anything that you would like to say, talk about?
Do you know what all that was about?
I don't even know what you're about. He
What does
rubs
that
his
mean?
eye. I'm tired. Time
Tom,
works differently
Tom,
here than in the void.
Yeah.
I have a question. I've been kind of out of town here and there this last couple of days. What's going on around here lately?
Well, all I gotta say is y'all came back and some things changed. Everybody seems to be a lot more lively, a lot happier. I don't know what it was that y'all did when you left last, but by golly, business is booming. I got new employees that work for cheap. I'd pay them anyways, but they don't want it. I mean, I'd be more on the lines of asking you what y'all did.
You know, it's been so the last couple days are so long. I honestly probably couldn't tell you what all I did.
Well, how about this? Once everything starts to calm down, we can kind of sort things out and see what's going on. Because there's a conversation that I've been trying to have, but I ain't about to be having it with all these people here.
Understandable. I have
All
one
right.
question.
Yeah.
You got waffle? Well, I guess two questions. Do you got any waffles?
Oh, easily.
And then, do you need some dill weed?
You know, I actually think I'm on my last jar of dillweed.
Cause I got 88 bottles of it.
Well, let's put them on the wall.
All right. Then we'll have 88 bottles of weed on the wall. Wait, no. Don't say that.
I thought you said dillweed. Hold on. What kind of
I was
herbs you
trying to
got
sing
in
the
there?
song. Sorry. Dill weed on the wall.
88 bottles of dill on the wall. Jeez.
Tom, do you have some coffee also? I might need some of that.
I got you. I get it all prepped and ready
Thank
for
you,
you. So you
sir.
want waffle coffee, and you're giving me a whole bunch of jars of. You said weed
Dill weed.
or
Dill weed.
dill? Oh, okay. That's what I thought.
I'm a little tired this morning, apparently.
All good. All good. The jar should be labeled, so whether or not what they are is what you tell me. I'll figure it out. No worries.
They're labeled. Hopefully.
All
I
right,
don't know.
sounds good. We'll get that all squared away. You can start. You can go get them out a little bit later, but I'll get you your food and your coffee. All right. And so now you patiently wait for your meal. We turn to Miss Wimpy, who also is waking up out of her bed, to a lot of commotion being heard through the door. What would you like to do?
I'd like to go ahead and get up and open the door and head down.
Yeah. So you go ahead and get up and open your door. Go ahead and roll for perception for me.
Sir. Have advantage on my perception.
Well, ain't that sweet?
Hey, hey.
Hey.
I got a 15 in total.
My gosh. As you open your door and come out, you also notice that the main floor of the Salty Spittoon is very packed. You notice one adventurer leaving the Salty Spittoon. You also recognize two of your fellow adventurers now down at the bar. A few stools or chairs still are open at the bar, but nowhere else. The tables are still packed, and there's very little room to spread out. You find that this kind of leaves you a little anxious, as you've
Hey,
not.
I'm gonna leave.
All right. Do we want to leave through the main front door, or do we want to try and sneak out the back?
I'm probably gonna I'm not gonna sneak, but like, I'm gonna get out the fastest way that I can, because I'm just like, no.
So the fastest way would actually be the window in your room.
Yeah, I'll jump out my window.
Okay. All right. So we'll go ahead and roll flat. Well, actually, you know what? Let's roll for acrobatics. Well, I guess athletics, realistically.
Athletics. I only have a +7 in athletics. That's a 15 total.
Yeah. So you're actually able, and you're smart enough. You walk up to the window and open it before taking 3 or 4 steps back and bolting towards it with a diving dolphin dive straight through the window. Mind you, you're on the 2nd floor. You do a somersault and land on your feet in a very bright backyard. That is slightly different from what you remember since the last time you were in that backyard, if ever.
Okay, so I'd like to roll for perception and see if there's any other buildings or anything on it again. That'd be a
Okay.
26.
Ooh. You said you roll perception?
Yee. Actually, I've got advantage in perception, so yeah, 26.
Okay. All right. Well, real quick, I'm pulling Galen in, who is Ashton, one of my old followers, just here to listen in on the session, nothing more. All right. But your perception roll, Wimpy, actually reveals that as you land, you take a look around you, and you notice a small, almost shed-like structure that seems rather new. All the wood seems to be fresh, and it contains a small forge, a very polished, new-looking anvil, and a pottery wheel with a very small little chair next to it. Again, all of this looks very, very new compared to the salty spittoons, patina, and everything else around it that kind of looks like just outdoor storage that's been weathered quite a bit.
What about like any signs of it there being a town?
In terms of the town, you're looking pretty much at the wall to the town, like the outside perimeter wall. So to your right, there's other buildings and such like that. But to your left, it's just kind of more wall because the salty spittoon is kind of right next to the exit on that side.
One kind of feels like foraging for breakfast today.
Okay. All right, so we're going out into the woods.
Mhm.
Perfect. All right, so you go ahead and walk around the salty spittoon and begin your journey out into the nearby woods. And as you do so, as you come out to the main road, a rather rustic adventurer leaving the salty spittoon kind of walks past and glances over and asks a rather simple question. Well, ma'am, how come you coming from the backyard? You know there's a front yard or a front door. I apologize. I had maybe one too many drinks in there.
A lot of people.
Yeah. I remember those days. It takes a little getting used to when you're, a little bit of the popular crew. But I gotta say, I liked what you did out there in that tournament. I was watching. You made a lot of people wish that they had the skills you had.
A popular crew?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, especially you. You're the winner of the Tournament of Champions. I'd recognize you anywhere now. Do you not remember?
No, I remember winning it. I just I did that to do complete a quest that I took on at the Adventure Guild. I didn't think about that all that much.
Whatever your reason may be, you came out the victor. So you're a name that's going to be known just about here through almost every town. So you might find some more people recognizing you. You catch my drift. Not gonna lie, kind of an underwhelming experience meeting somebody that I aspired to fight like for the last month.
Kind of gives him a blank stare, and her eye twitches a little bit.
They respond by simply kind of awkwardly turning and continuing their walk in the same direction as you, by the way. But just a little bit in front of you so that they don't have to make contact anymore.
What did you say your name? Could just call after him.
I'm sorry?
What did you say your name was?
Phil. Just call me Phil.
Okay, Phil.
Well,
I'm gonna like do myself a little nature, or should I do a nature check or a survival check for foraging some stuff for breakfast?
do a nature check first. And then depending on how that goes, maybe we'll do the survival check for the gathering side.
I got a total of 15 for my nature check.
Oh, total of 15. So as you guys continue to walk and you attempt to rekindle the acquaintanceship that was made, you reach the forest and your mind is quickly changed. You glance over and you do notice 2 or 3 different berry bushes just inside the tree line. And go ahead and roll your survival.
Mm-hmm. That's a 17 in total.
There you go. So, of these 3 berry bushes, you are able to identify them as your standard blueberry bush. And you are actually able to fill not 1, not 2, but 3 of your pockets full. Unfortunately, you forgot that you have an infinite bag of holding at this point because your collection is so good. You're just grabbing berries and throwing them right into your pockets. So you get 3 pockets full worth of berries.
Hey, well, I kind of have a. Well, no, I gave that to the fox, and fox ran off with it. That was early. Nope, so I don't have berry patch anymore. Never mind. Alright, well, I'll just kind of like start, like, find myself a little spot to sit in and start eating my berries for my breakfast.
There you go. You find yourself a nice little shade underneath a tree. Kind of sit back, and you happen to have a little pouch right in front. You're just picking berries out and eating them. Maybe grab one out of the side pockets. But you're just having a grand old morning. At least you think it's morning. So with that, we'll slide back on over to Boss Lady, who also wakes up in your room in the Salty Spittoon. And you do hear a decent bit of commotion coming from the other side of the door.
Okay. I would like to assume the position, face down, butt up, and get into a meditative state. And I would like to get into a meditative state to reach out to the sheep sanctuary and check in with my apprentices to see if everything's running good.
All right. So you go ahead and assume the position and find yourself awakening on a very large plain. Now it's the same plain as when you met the Great Arcane, but at this time the Great Arcane seems to be a tad distracted and doesn't greet you. You also see to one side of the Great Arcane about 10 apprentices, all seeming to be talking a few amongst themselves, but one in particular to the Great Arcane. And there seems to be a conversation going on, but you're unable to hear and understand what's being said.
Okay. Do I recognize any of them?
You're not close enough right now.
Can I move over to them?
Yeah. So you go ahead and you move yourself over closer, and go ahead and roll for perception.
4.
4. You are unable to what they're saying, but you can hear that they're talking, and you do recognize the one talking to the Great Arcane as the same main one that you had been talking to back at the Schwizzard's Keep. I don't remember.
I don't remember. Does anyone remember his name?
Timmy.
Was it Bob or Kyle?
Oh, go with Bob. Bob!
Timmy.
Bob! I raised my hand.
So, interestingly enough, the one talking to the Great Arcane doesn't respond. But one of the others that's back talking amongst the others, you see his head perk up. And he goes, "Ah! Oh, hey, boss! Hey, Larry! Look!
Oh, yeah, Larry.
It's the boss!
Larry!
Maybe you should have this conversation with her instead of the Great Arcane. It doesn't seem like you're getting anywhere."
Larry!
Larry then turns to you and goes, "Ah, boss, I've been in need of you. You've been gone for a while."
I'm sorry, I've been out of it. Yeah, just recovering from, getting you guys set up and us getting attacked and stuff. I guess it's put me on my butt, but I'm here. I'm checking in. How is everything going?
Well, I gotta say, you said that you'd keep us fed and keep us looked after and all of that. It's been a month. Where have you been? We're almost out of food.
You're almost out of food.
We're almost out of food. We eat a lot.
Yeah. We need to get that handled.
That's why we're here. We were trying to talk to the Arcane, trying to figure out where our boss was that said they'd take care of everything.
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to get that taken care of. So you got food. I'll get that taken care of. It. How's everything else going? How's the sheepies?
Well, like I said, you've been gone a month, and we kind of had some food issues, so
My jaw just dropped.
we had to resort to some other things so that we stuck to our word and didn't go changing anybody and gathering our food from other people's.
Okay, well that's good.
Yeah. We're down to 3.
3 sheep.
3, yeah.
Oh!
It's okay, though. They're the nicest ones.
Okay, well, we can't eat the sheep. There's a town nearby that you guys can go to, right? Namenkop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have no money.
What do you mean you have no money?
We spent it all within the first couple weeks getting food.
Oh my gosh, okay.
You were the boss. You said you'd provide everything for us.
Yes, I did.
What happened?
I think I fell into a coma.
Something happened.
Yeah, so, I'm gonna go now and figure out how to get you guys food and money, and I will call you back later, and if you need to reach me, I'm in Namenkop. You could send a messenger, or you can meditate, and the Great Arcane will reach out to me. I'm awake. I'm out of my coma.
Okay. All right. I just remember we're down to 3.
Yep, and we're not eating those 3.
I'm going to say yes with the understanding that you will provide for us.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Great to see you, boss.
Great to see you too, Larry. I missed you, bud.
We did too.
Yes.
All of us did.
No.
Terry here lost 50 pounds.
Terry, look,
Waiting for you.
You're looking better, Terry.
Oh, thanks. I don't feel better, but I look really good.
Okay. All right, guys. I'll see you later. And I quickly get out.
All right.
And then I just kind of sit there and go, oh, fuck.
All right. You're still in your room.
Yeah.
You're sitting on the edge of your bed,
Yeah.
and that's what you're thinking.
Fuck. Okay. Well, I can't get anything fixed until I've gotten food in me. So I'm feeling a little flustered and frustrated. I'm being stubborn and staying in my pajamas, and I'm going downstairs.
All right. Roll for perception as you open your door.
Swear to God, if I get another 4. Oh, good. 6.
Perfect. So your current mindset has left your gaze slightly not fuzzy, but not as keen. So you open your door, you notice that there is a lot of people down on the main floor of the Salty Spittoon. You do notice that there's Sir Roderick and Evan sitting at the bar. And you also notice every now and again a little blip of the gremlins that are scurrying about, but they don't seem to be up to shenanigans.
Are they the same gremlins that helped us?
These are the same gremlins
Okay.
as the ones that had helped you previously.
Working for free.
I don't know.
It's just side comment.
But this is all you see.
Okay.
Don't.
I'm going downstairs and I need coffee.
Okay.
And so I'm gonna walk up to the bar over by Evan and Sir Roderick and greet them. Oh, hey guys.
Hey, you look a little rough this morning.
Yeah, I just got off a business call.
What's a business call?
You remember the sheep sanctuary that I set up?
Yeah. The one
They
where I'm the
ate
junior
some of the
QT
sheep.
guy? Yeah.
They ate some of the sheep.
They what? How do you
They
know? You
ate-
just came from upstairs.
I know. I called them and I
What?
spoke with Larry.
What's a
and
call?
Jerry. It's like talking with someone very far away.
How you do that?
I meditated. Long story. Anywho, they ate some of the sheep. They're down to 3. They have no money.
Meditating that you talk to people. Okay. I need
Why are you
coffee.
talking?
Tom, you got coffee yet? This
You hear
conversation's
from the
confusing.
back, yeah, the pot's just finished. I'm about to be sending them out.
Thank you, sir.
Can I please get a cup of that?
Well, good morning, miss. Yeah, there'll be plenty. I got a big old pot brewing. I figured if one of y'all's waking up, I'm hoping all of y'all is.
Thank you, Tom.
You're welcome, ma'am. And you do see a pot of coffee kind of come scurrying out, but you don't see who's carrying it. And they seem rather short and small. And then as the coffee pot makes its way to pretty much right in front of the 3 of you, you hear a little hit, 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 and a little gremlin pops up at the top
Am I
of
able to
the
eat it in
bar
here?
and slides the coffee pot with a little hot, like a little cork coaster underneath it in front of you all, quickly whips out 3 little glass mugs and slides one in front of each of you and goes, "Here you go! By the way, thanks for helping us out getting these jobs. This is way better than what we were doing before."
Yeah, buddy, you're looking good.
Yeah, your
Good.
buddy back there, Tom, he drives a hard bargain, but I gotta say, I've never been taken better care of.
Well, that's good. I'm very glad to see it. Your service is excellent, and it's great to see you again.
Always good to see you too. Glad you're up. I hope you enjoy everything. If anything's new or weird, feel free to ask me. And
What's your name?
My name is
Sven.
Sven
Snuffles.
Snuffles the Third.
Sven Snuffles.
Sven Snuffles.
Yeah,
Okay.
call me SS3.
SS3. Thank you, SS3.
You say it loud enough, it can sound like C.
See?
Yeah, you called?
Thank you for the coffee. You have a good one.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I don't recognize you as much, but you're welcome more than anything. If you need anything, let me know. Let Tom know. We got you. We got this place on lockdown.
Can I reach out and fist bump SS3?
SS3 with the smallest, delicatest, most hand comes out and fist bumps and goes, I've never done a fist bump before.
It's cool, isn't it?
It's so cool! And he gets down and you can hear his excitement as he goes running off towards the next table to start cleaning things up.
He seemed really excited about a fist bump.
What a guy.
And with
He
that,
seemed
we'll
pretty
slide-
fun to be around.
Yep. We'll slide over to Quinn, who is also waking up. And you hear quite a bit of commotion coming through your door. What would you like to do?
I get up.
Yeah. You get up.
Okay. I guess I'll walk to the door. Actually, real quick, I'll
Mhm.
check if I have my slippers on.
Oh, yeah. So go ahead and roll for investigation.
I'm trying to roll.
Do I have to roll for you?
20.
Jeez. All right. Yeah, you definitely have. You don't have your slippers on, but they are right there next to your feet, and you can very easily put them on.
I'm going to put them on.
They are on.
May I walk outside? Maybe.
Yeah. Do you want to go out the door or the window?
The door.
Okay. All right. So go ahead and roll for perception.
I said door, right? Not window.
Yes, you did.
Okay. Roll perception.
Yep.
13.
All right. So you do notice that the main floor of the Salty Spittoon is packed. All the tables are full, and there is only a couple more seats that are available. I apologize. I just realized I'm completely skipped Myra. There's only a couple seats that are at the bar, and all the commotion is all of the adventurers talking and a few conversations going on between Nova, Sir Roderick, Evan, and a small gremlin that was on the backside of the bar.
Can I walk downstairs by walking on the walls?
You can, yes, and this will land you on the other side of the bar as if you were the bartender.
Nice.
All right, so as you start walking down, I'm going to really quick just slide over to Myra and kind of get you guys both going at the same time. I do apologize.
Okay.
I did skip Myra. But you come down and now you're on the bartending side, the back side of that bar. You do come down right in front of all of the other party members, just as the little gremlin runs off very excitedly. So Myra, you also are waking up out of your room. And what would you like to do? You do hear the commotion that is out in the main hall or the main court.
I would like to get dressed.
There you go. Well, you very easily get dressed, as it seems everything that you needed was very neatly folded on a nearby desk.
All right. I would like to head out of with the door.
with the door. All right. So as you exit the door, go ahead and roll for perception.
While she's doing that, I fall backwards from Quinn appearing right in front of me from nowhere because I got startled. Fall backwards in my chair.
Well, I got your tail in a twist.
I got a 14.
Okay. All right. So you come out. You do observe that the main floor is very, very busy and packed. All of the tables are full. There are only a couple seats that are at the bar over by your fellow party members. And you also do notice that one of your party members seems to be walking down from the walls and is now almost becoming a bartender in terms of where they are in relation to everybody. And you do also notice that him walking on the walls has kind of quieted down the group as a whole on the main floor as everybody slowly kind of notices what just happened.
Question. With who I am, would I recognize them as party members?
Well, currently you haven't made the switch, to my understanding, because there are still things that are currently in your possession that you wanted to do.
Right. Okay. Okay.
Basically, you have stuff that you said you wanted to give people.
Right. Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna go over to my party members and say good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, Camille.
I
Ow!
don't know. I'm too cheerful. I shouldn't be cheerful.
So
As
I
I
think
get
John.
Random coffee yet?
Random various responses. Okay.
Well, I fall backwards from Quinn just appearing right in front of me after talking to Boss Lady.
Good.
I
It's
see.
got your feathers in a twist, or your tail.
Wait, do any of us have feathers?
I
No, Evan, not
raise
that
my
I know
hand.
of.
Well, I mean, I guess
Does
Tyler
fairies
does.
have feathers?
Tyler's
My
wings have feathers in the
wings
picture.
have feathers, yes.
That's a good point.
There you go. Apparently we do.
Morning.
Okay. Well, good morning.
You do notice that there is coffee sitting on the bar, if that's something that you would like to partake in. And you've also noticed that the rest of the adventurers inside the Salty Spittoon are no longer silent and staring, but have just kind of went back to what they were doing and talking amongst themselves.
All right.
Mm.
Has anybody seen Caitlin? Lovely.
Who was?
I mean, I just kind of woke up.
Clive, was that you?
Eh. No, I swear. It's probably just John. Don't worry about it. Just don't talk to me until I've had my coffee.
Can't forget John.
Evan grabs the pot and just pours it
wait.
into a like
John,
normal
John.
cup,
It's
and
been
then
a
starts
while.
drinking it from it.
Yeah, so TJ, you pour the coffee into your mug.
No, it's like a
and-
normal glass, like a water cup.
Okay, well, the only thing that's in front of you is a glass mug,
Oh, okay.
unless you want to like get up and go get a different glass.
No, if that's what's in front of me, that's what he grabs.
Yeah. So you pour yourself a nice cup of Joe.
Black as his skin.
Good lord.
Dark as
Okay.
soul.
You do notice when you pour it, it is a tad slow coming out.
Oh no.
Evan blinks at it.
All right, Miss Kyla, what would you like to do?
I guess I'll order some fairy toast from Tom.
All right,
I'll make it.
there you go.
Oh, all right. Okay.
I need to talk to Tom anyway, so you know.
As long as you're not touching the waffles, Clive, we're good.
I swear to God, I will grab one of those waffles out of your bag and smack you over the head. It was one time.
Hey, it worked to catch a chicken. I will give you that.
Thank you.
All right.
Bless you, Miss Nova.
Your
Thank you.
request for fairy toast is actually received by Clive, who offers to make it for you, and finds him and sends himself back into the kitchen. You do hear Tom greet him in quite a wonderful tone. Well, howdy, sir. How are you doing, Mr. Clive? You coming back here for a reason?
Gotta make some fairy toast. You know.
Oh, the fairy's awake. So you all did wake up about the same time. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. You know if anybody else wants waffles?
Hey, y'all want waffles?
As long as you're not making them.
I'll take a waffle.
Oh my God.
I already ordered some waffles.
Hey, Evan's too honest. He wouldn't lie to you.
I know.
All right. So it sounded like there's a few of them that said they wanted some waffles.
Yeah.
All right. I'm already making. You can, if you don't mind. Here, I'll give these to this guy. You don't have to worry. Go ahead and make that fairy toast. Make sure it's right.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta make sure it's right. Fairies are very particular about their toast. You gotta make sure that the glitter goes on top of the frosting. All right?
Sure.
And then you add the sprinkles. Remember that. That's key if you ever want to befriend them.
Okay.
Here, Clarence. Take those out to the rabbit-looking fella. And let the other ones know that their waffles are going to be on the way. Clarence runs out. You begin preparing your fairy toast.
Can I ask Tom something while I'm doing this?
Yeah.
Hey, Tom. In your almost seemingly infinite wiseness, do you have
Oh,
any
you two.
idea what a riddle could mean?
What a riddle could mean?
Yeah,
I
you think you try
mean-
to answer a riddle.
Every riddle means something. They all got a reason. Some of them are a little tougher to figure out. Why? Did somebody give you a riddle?
Yeah, you know, John. Yeah,
You mean John, who runs
sword.
the?
the sword.
Oh, what is that? Shoot, what's he run?
Uh,
The Tombstone store over around the corner.
yeah,
You mean him?
yeah, I mean him. Call him John.
All right. I know.
He gave me a riddle. And this is the way to break curse, otherwise, you know, hell breaks out. So.
Wait, curse. Wait, John's cursed?
What?
What you mean John's cursed? I done talked to him yesterday. He's just fine.
No, John is in the sword again. My
Oh,
sword, I
oh.
call him John.
Oh,
The cursed
I
item.
asked if you was talking about John up there the road who he sells tombstones for a living.
Oh, I thought you meant John is in the sword came from a tombstone. Sorry. Apologize.
All good, all good. Yeah. So all right. So this John is that's what you call your sword, and your sword gave you a riddle.
Yes, because it's cursed. The riddle helps break the curse.
All right.
Want to hear it?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So the riddle goes like this. If I can find it real quick. I had it pulled up. Okay, the riddle goes like this. Find the name no one knows, after which you can exchange blows. For once the blows have come to the end, I can finally float down the river's bend.
Well, that sounds like quite the riddle there. What was that? That first part sounded like it might have had some importance to it.
The significance is I think I gotta find the name. So it says find the name no one knows.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that
And
sounds like the big part of the riddle there.
that is, and then I can exchange blows to break the curse to release the trapped soul, is what I'm assuming. Is what the river
Oh,
bends and
yeah, yeah.
hitting it.
Oh,
The main
okay.
issue is that like you said, that key part, I need the name. I'm assuming
Yeah,
it's like a chant thing. So
yeah, yeah. Well, I don't know. You might need to ask. The name that no one knows. That's tough. Because how are you supposed to know someone knows?
that's the thing. I mean, I call him
You
John,
ever?
but you know,
Obviously, your name ain't John.
yeah, obviously.
Curse if it was. Um, you ever thought about going into like look into record keeping or anything like that? See if there's anything that might be written. Because a few years back I ran into a fella that he didn't remember his name, and nobody else really could. But they had to go back. He knew where he was from, and they were able to figure out his name by looking at the census, I think it is, and figuring out who he wasn't. And in that way, and it took a while. And that way they found out who he was because there's only one name that he responded to, basically.
Mm.
So that might be your best bet. But I don't know. I mean, there at least they had a place to look, so you might.
Do you know where that's? Do you know where that's at?
Well, the fella, that's like I said, it's a few years back. I think the fella that I was talking about, where did he hail from? Go back to. Oh, what was the name of that? Oh man. Oh, he lived over in the castle, the Left Wing Castle. Yeah, to the castle because that's where they kept the records, and he was able to look through the records. Maybe that's where you gotta go. They got a lot of books about a lot of things.
I probably want to go there then, because let's check. This sword is a king. So
Yeah, well, like I said, all right. So make sure you write this down or save it in the brain somehow. Left Wing Castle.
Left Wing Castle.
Yeah, and that's southwest of here. So take the path that goes out past Lucy's, and after a while you'll need to hang a right.
Okay. I'll probably do that once I finish this toast then.
Yeah, toast is priority. Toast is priority. Always make food before you go on an adventure.
Obviously.
Yeah. You'd be amazed how many people forget that. And
Where am I at on making this toast, by the way?
Right in front of you, there's a toaster.
No, I mean, like, am I done with it, or I'm like halfway?
You hear a doing, and your toast pops up from the toaster. You've got perfect timing.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I guess I'll get working on it, and once I finish, I'll head it over to
Yep.
Myra.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Miss Myra, as you sit there, a small gremlin comes out with a plate, and you hear a little as he hops up, and then his little head pops out, and he takes the plate of waffles, and he goes, oh, here you are, sir. This is from you? You're the one that ordered the waffles, yeah?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You're mighty welcome. Y'all ordered waffles as well, yeah?
Yes.
No?
Yes,
Yes.
yes, them
You.
two did. Yes, yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Alright, they's on their way. Alright. You okay, miss? You waiting for anything? You want waffles or anything? Somebody getting the fairy toast?
Oh, I'm waiting for fairy toast.
Okay, yeah, just making sure y'all's taken care of. Just making sure. Gets down and he runs off. Do it as you wait. Is there anything you'd like to do as you wait, Myra?
I look over at Nova and Sir Roderick, and I'm like, which one of you had the button to talk to people?
I did.
Okay. You mind if I
You'd like to use it?
Yes.
Here you go. I grab it. Start pulling out a couple jars of dill weed as I'm trying to find the button in the bag. Yeah, here it is.
Okay, I'll take it.
Alright. You pressing the button?
Yes.
Boom, boom. Everyone now can hear what Kyla's.
Caitlin, can you hear me?
Holy shit.
Okay.
Is she even
Alright.
still here? I haven't seen her this morning.
I haven't either. That's why I asked for the button to make sure she's doing okay. I'm sorry, Wimpy. I can barely hear you.
I'm eating blueberries for breakfast.
Oh, blueberries. Okay. Well, I would like to make an announcement to everybody, and due to some unfortunate circumstances, I've decided that I will be leaving.
What?
Really?
Well, you see, you know how
You cut out, Myra. She lost connection.
Oh no!
Is she like quitting? Is she like quitting the camp? Is she, like, switching character?
It's like,
okay.
Oh, she's back.
oh,
As I was saying, you guys know how we were pulled out of our realms when Tom brought us all here. Besides you, Evan, obviously. Max, please.
I was about to say I don't know nothing about different realms besides mine.
Yeah?
Well,
Although I'm not sure if
well,
this is mine or not.
well, apparently my queen did not like that, and she has sent people to come after me, so I must go on the run to avoid said person because I do not wish to go back.
Oh no.
Oh, well. Are you sure you don't want to stick with us and we can help?
I would love to stick with you guys, but unfortunately, I don't think we would be strong enough together to fight off the queen of where I come from. So
Is she coming after us, or is she like sending mercs? We can handle mercs.
she herself is not coming after us right now, but it's a very big possibility that in the future she could. But that being said, there are some things that I would like to give out to you, for you guys, before I leave. I'm gonna start with Nova, my arson sister.
Ah,
I also would like to give a long, due apology for landing on you for when we first met.
oh, no, it's okay. It's perfectly fine.
And another thing, I'm sorry that I never trusted your tea, but I saw what it did to that fox boy, and I didn't want it to happen to me.
Okay, if you ever
Wait,
want
there
to
was a fox boy?
you know where I am.
Yeah, he was a good kid. But I wanted to leave you my red cape, and she rips it off herself and hands it to her.
Oh, thank you. I like tear up and I say like thank you.
And also my phaser gun. Just don't be shooting any crystals with it.
I'll try not to.
You're gonna go akimbo.
And next, I would like to thank Mr. Roderick here for all helping me out with those bandits and those chickens. And sorry that I never helped you out with the meteor quest. Perhaps someone else will fulfill my promise and
Yeah,
accompany you.
no worries.
I would like to leave you my pan flute and the blue cape, and she hands them over.
Hey, do you by chance have that box you got from the shite shop still?
I am not giving that to you, sorry, buddy.
I have the pamphlet for it. No, I know, I had the pamphlet for it. I was making sure you still had it.
Yes, I still have it.
Would you like that pamphlet to where you know what you're using?
Yes.
What was that? Okay, I'd like to pull out the pamphlet for her.
Yep. So you go ahead and hand her the pamphlet.
I've had this for a little while and I wanted to give it to you. Never had a chance.
All right. Caitlin, I know you're not here right now, but I will give the items that I decide to give you to Nova here to give to you. And I know you and I have really we've had some rough patches sometimes, and I'll get a hang of this money thing one way or the other one day. I'm gonna leave you my fifth of alcohol and my white cape, and just think of me when you drink it.
My fifth of alcohol.
Okay. Does that white cape happen to keep people from recognizing you by chance?
It's just a regular white cape. And Evan.
Yeah?
I regret that we didn't really get to know each other very well. You seem like a good kid and an even better dancer. You keep that up. And I'd like to give you 3 shite coins and the green cape.
Ooh, I love green.
And Clive, make sure John doesn't become too much of a problem. I'll never forget you walking on these walls with those shoes of yours, and I'm gonna leave
Drop.
I'm gonna leave you two stealth potions and 2 shite coins. In addition to all those items, I'll also be splitting my gold between everyone.
Ooh.
So that will be 2,872 coins for everybody. And as a closing, I would just like to say it's my pleasure to call you all friends and to adventure with you. I'll miss you all dearly, and you all hold a special place in my heart as I continue into my next chapter of my story. And she clicks the button off and she hands it back to Sir Roderick, and she gracefully leaves without even getting her fairy toast.
Wait. No, wait.
Wow.
Where are you going? Are you going
A purple
southwest?
tear falls from Evan's
They
face.
worked so hard for
Are you
that
going
fairy toast.
southwest? Sniper, can I roll like
What
an
was the other
accuracy or
thing
something, like
you said for
sniper with a
me,
toast?
Wimpy? I mean, Myra? The pan flute and what else?
The blue cape.
Blue cape.
Mm-hmm.
How many gold was that? I'm sorry, I should have defined my-
2,872 per person.
And the cape's just a
Yeah.
normal cape?
Yes.
Alright.
Cray,
Yeah.
can I try to snipe her with her toast?
Sniper.
Like just
Fortunately
shoot it at her.
not, because she's turned off the intercom, we'll say. And so you're still making the toast, you're finishing the top, but you don't actually see her leave. So you'll end up walking out after she's already exited the salty spittoon.
Hey, Kyla! Don't forget, if you're being chased, don't forget your little hat does wonders on changing what you look like.
She waves in acknowledgement and hurries out the door.
There you go. Kyla now continues on her adventures solo and will not be rejoining the group at this point. At this point, Clive, this is when you enter from the kitchen with the fairy toast, very proudly, might I add, that you have not screwed this up, and it looks about as good as absolutely possible. Unfortunately, there is no Kyla there to give it to. What do?
You're saying I made this toast for nothing? You know what? Why don't I even try? I'm just gonna stuff it
What's
in my
wrong?
bag.
What? She just left. She said she was being chased.
Yeah, but you could have waited for her toast. Now all she's gonna remember is the one hard waffle I made.
I think everybody here is gonna remember that for a long time.
Also, I make something else stupid. But hey, she could at least make her toast.
Oh, Clive, she left these for you, and I hand him the stuff.
Fingers. Hmm. Huh. Neat.
All right, while you guys sort things out there at the bar, let's just real quick check in on Wimpy, who is almost at the end of her blueberries. She's got half of one pocket left. What would you like
My
to
hand
do?
just kind of fell out of my hand as I'm like, kind of in like, what just happened? Just kind of like almost shocked disbelief.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I will say you're close enough to the road out that while you're in shock, your brain kind of tells you to keep an eye on that exit and see if you see her. And unfortunately, you do not.
I just kind of stand up and I don't want to go back into the inn, but like I want to be close enough to it that like when other people start coming out, I'll start seeing people depart.
Okay, you just want to be on the front porch?
Maybe not that close.
Oh, okay. Got you. So you want to be like just on the other side of the wall out?
Because I don't want to get rushed if a bunch of people start leaving all at once. I do want to kind of check and see if that one guy's still somewhere around me. So his name was
Oh.
Phil.
Yeah, Phil's long gone. He
Okay.
kept walking down the road. So yeah, so you get yourself a little bit closer to the town and find yourself another tree to kind of hang out. The sun does seem to be a little hot today, and you do take a glance up and you realize that it is a little bit later than you were expecting it to be, and it won't be too long before evening time approaches. What would you like to do?
I'm just gonna hang out until other people. Well, I guess I'm not even sure if other people are going to start leaving again. So, adventure into town, I suppose, and just kind of walk around because I don't want to go back into the inn.
Okay. So you enter back into Namen Kop and you walk past the Salty Spittoon. Go ahead and do an investigation roll.
Yeah. I got a total of 7.
Wow. So as you're walking around, a few things look very similar. It's Namen Kop. You've seen quite a bit of it already. And there seems to be a half torn, not a bounty, but flyer that's kind of tacked on to a nearby pole as you walk past it. And all you see is the top half of it. And that top half shows the face of Evan.
Okay,
The bottom half is gone.
I'm gonna pick it up and look at it a little bit closer. Like what?
Okay. All you can gather from this is the more you look at it, the more you can undoubtedly say that this is Evan.
Okay, I want to see if I can grab someone who's possibly passing by and ask him about it.
Yeah. So as you're looking around for somebody, a woman with a cart being pulled by a horse come walking past, and you stop them. How does your interaction go?
Like, grab her sleeve a little bit and kind of like stick it, stick the paper close enough to her face and be like, "What the fuck is this?"
She kind of looks at you with a little bit of confusion and goes, "Well, ma'am, you can use words, but yeah, he's the new mayor. Yeah, that's what all them flyers is about. That's what. Yeah, you got business with him? We ain't seen him in a bit, but he saved us. He saved us about a month ago from I don't even know what. There's few people saw what actually happened. All we know is we lost our mayor, and he came in like a shining knight and made sure we all were safe. And then afterwards, we decided what better person to make the mayor of our town than the one that thought of all of us when the time needed it. So yeah, about a month ago, we made him our mayor, and not gonna lie, he kind of went missing for a little bit. But that's him, yeah, that's him on the, yeah, that's, yeah. You new
Just
here?
kind of like in. No. No, I'm not.
Oh,
I'm just
wait,
kind of like shocked expression on my face.
wait. Now that you say that, ain't you
Now's the time for me to say goodbye. And I just like,
the perfect.
Mid comment.
yay.
So you take off and continue to explore the town, and you come across more and more of these flyers that have Evan's photo or picture. Is probably a better way to say it. And underneath it says, "Welcome, our new mayor." And as we leave you with that, we'll slide over to Evan and Sir Roderick, as well as Nova, who are all at the bar. Tom has finished the waffles and has sent them back out. And C comes back up, hops back up onto his little stool, and puts those waffles out for you all. Unfortunately, there's no conversation that occurs because he is rather busy. He hops quickly back down with a small enjoy and goes about the rest of his duties. What would y'all like to do?
Can I do a perception check on the rest of the inn?
Yeah.
Whoa.
It is a dirty 24.
Yeah. So you take a look around, and you do notice that they are all adventurers of sorts. You see backpacks. You see leaned up against corners of the room with people that are at the tables, weaponry of various different sorts. Some axes, some have spears, some have pole arms, some have rifles, and as the time continues to move on, people start moving on. They start leaving, and they start working their way out. And by the end of the time you all are finished with your waffles, the Salty Spittoon is no longer packed, and only one individual remains in the back corner at a table.
Alright.
Dominus.
Can I do... Did I see Snuggles at all?
You have not seen Snuggles, interestingly enough.
Alright. So, guys, what do y'all remember anything in the last couple days? I know my days have been long, but I don't remember much.
I've been asleep.
Listen, I'm gonna get straight to the point with you. I have a curse I gotta break. So, I don't care the past couple days. All I know is that we've done some good stuff. But now I think I need to go ahead and make sure I don't turn into some sort of gremlin thing and kill everyone. So,
Understandable. So, Tom, you were wanting to talk to us?
Oh, yeah. I guess let me finish up this last guy's order, and then we can talk at the bar. How's that?
Yes, sir. No rush. I just wanted to
Alright.
just double check you wanted to talk to us before we all went our separate ways.
Yeah, definitely.
Speaking of going separate ways, I have a question for all of you.
What's up?
Any of y'all want to head out and go search records with me?
I kind of have a quest I grabbed a couple months ago. I think I need to take care of that.
Sure, that's
As long
still
as it's
valid?
still available.
Yeah, I was about to say.
The last guy in the bar is one of them. Nova just sneezed.
Did you just wear that coffee, Miss Nova?
Coming up and out of nose.
Did you
Did you
wear that
that?
coffee? I saw you were about to take a drink and then you sneezed.
I dodged that one real fast.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah.
Can't believe Miss Cal is gone.
Oh no, I'm sad.
Yeah.
It's a real bummer.
Bummer.
I'm gonna find out what the equivalent of fairy toast tastes like in a bit. Thanks.
Wait, you're gonna eat
Stuff.
that?
Maybe.
Just imagine
don't
you
know.
just have it on the counter.
I'll give you
looking at
10
it.
gold
No,
if
you're
you
gonna
eat it right
that?
now.
Maybe.
Make it 15.
I can make it 15, no problem. 15 gold. I want to see you eat that right now.
Okay, can I roll a perception check or an investigation to see what this would do to me?
No.
I don't want to accidentally drug myself.
You just said
No?
no.
If you decide to eat it, then you'll roll a flat 20.
Okay, no, thank you.
Bummer.
Then again, that could be
15,
that could be how much.
15 gold.
Yeah. Then again, if this drugs me, because I have no
I
idea
don't
what it
think
is,
it's gonna drug you.
there's
I don't think
fairy
there's
dust
any-
on it.
What part of glitter and sprinkles is fairy dust?
No, I thought they were fairy. And that's what fairies are made of, right? Glitter and sprinkles,
That's how
and
they
happiness and
fly.
sunshine.
Aren't
In
you the
element.
one that made it?
You made it. How do you not know? Maybe it's a good thing she
No.
didn't stick around to eat it.
The only reason I'm not testing it is because if it does end up doing something to me, I do not need that right now. I need to go do records. How about this? I'll eat it when I get back, and you can drop it to 13 gold. Okay?
You know, if you don't eat it now, you don't get any gold.
Sounds good then. Talk to you later. Have a nice
Persuasion
day.
check to have him roll it before he leaves.
Wait, persuasion to see if you can convince him to
Yeah.
eat it.
Convince
Okay,
him.
yeah.
Can I? Would I roll and not do this?
You want to roll for? Just roll a flat d20.
Counter persuasion.
I'm gonna text you. I'm gonna message you what I got, Cray.
How do I roll?
Just roll a flat d20.
Wait, okay, I know how to do it. Just click there. D20. Roll. Oh crap.
He got a 2.
Oh no.
I'll give you the equivalent of.
I got an
Wait, no.
18, Quinn.
Hey, that makes 20.
It does indeed. So unfortunately, Quinn,
Can I do
he
this in my own special way?
takes the Sir Roderick takes the 15 gold out of his bag, and as you start to turn away, clunks every single coin individually down onto the ground and goes, "Are you sure you don't want 15 gold?" And by the
Can I do
time
like
he
a-
gets the 15th
can I do like-
one,
Can I do
that
like a
fairy
counter
dust
intimidate
is
or like a
looking
counter?
very, very, very good.
Can I do a counter persuasion? Or like something? At least like tell him the consequences if this hurts me.
Sure. So Bubba roll a flat d20, and Quinn roll
That would be intimidation.
A flat D20?
No, it'd be persuasion. It'd be persuasion. Because he's not trying to force something. He's just trying to persuade something.
I'm eating this toast, aren't I?
Yeah. I got 14.
I'm gonna at least say my piece, even though it's not gonna matter too much.
What did you get?
You got 7.
I got
A 7? Yeah, that toast is looking a lot better. You're starting to think about what you can use that 15 gold for.
Yeah, you know, you might be able to get a nice little
I'm carrying
extra
over 1,000 gold in
stealth
my bag.
potion.
It doesn't matter what you have in your bag right now. That 15 gold, your mind's getting a little greedy. You're going, how bad could it be?
Those gremlins are affecting me. Um,
You
You
hear
know-
from behind you, one of them walk up and go, "Do it,
I'm not talking about
Do it.
you. I'm talking about the other one.
do it."
I would like to see you try to eat it. It looks good.
Okay,
Do it.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna give the old sniff test. But here's the thing.
Do it.
Actually, real quick. Here's the thing. If I get screwed over for this and I turn into a monster, it's your
Do it
fault.
now.
I don't think you're gonna. I
Fine.
don't think you're gonna turn into a monster.
I have something called a cursed soul.
I think he ate it.
I'm eating it.
All right, when you're ready, roll a d20 and let me know what you get. Flat d20. You're not applying anything.
Damn it, Shadow.
Do it.
What?
Do it.
No. Please.
By the way, as you go to eat this, you do
Imagine John.
get the feeling that everybody that is able to watch you is staring at you as you do it.
You got an 8.
So roll with disadvantage.
Roll what with disadvantage? Roll what with disadvantage?
Roll a d20 with disadvantage. Right click it. Or do you want me to roll for you? Because I don't know if you can.
I'll do it.
Roll
I
with
can roll right now.
Just roll a d20 twice, and whichever is the lower number.
Okay, so I go ahead. Oh, right, okay. Roll. I got a 20.
Now roll
Damn
again.
it. And I got a 13.
Okay, 13, not bad.
What?
So you go in to take a bite, and you like you
Shadow,
you're
bully.
taking the smallest of a bite as possible, and you take a bite, and at first it tastes good. You taste toast, you taste the frosting, and then you get the glitter. And the absolute paper taste that this glitter provides, the artificial quality, you cannot get out of your mouth. You find the sprinkles and crunch them, and it doesn't do anything. You take another bite, and all you get is now more paper. And all that's running through your mind now is, why does anyone like this?
Why? Why does this exist?
Unfortunately, though, in your attempt to satisfy and overcome the paper taste, you eat the entire piece of toast.
Can I, like, run to drink coffee and then roll with disadvantage to see if it burns me?
Sure.
If I'm sipping the poison, I might as well drink it. So,
Good point.
a flat d20?
Yeah, that'll be fine. Actually, yeah, no, apply medicine.
Oh, okay. $18
Is that with the medicine?
and 12. So yeah, that's with the medicine.
Okay, so 12. All right. So you actually are able to compose yourself and pour yourself a glass of coffee. Coffee has cooled down to the point where it is drinkable, and interestingly enough, the coffee does overpower the taste of the artificial glitter. And so you've successfully removed glitter from your palate. And
Thank
you're
God.
okay, surprisingly.
Thank God.
While this is going on, we'll slide over to Myra. Myra, as Kyla leaves and is exiting town, you do come across a rather familiar face, and at first, you're taken back at the quickness and how soon you are encountering someone of this nature with this connection to you. Do you want to roll for perception to see if you recognize exactly who it is?
Sure, let's go ahead and do that.
Okay.
I got a 5.
5. So interestingly enough, the conversation and your exchanging and passing off of items as you depart from the party has left your eyes a little watery, and so they're not as clear. So you recognize the outfit and the clothing of this person, and you hear a very friendly voice reach out and go, my. Wouldn't expect to have ran into you so quick. And as you wipe your eyes and take a look, you are able to identify this person as none other than, and feel free to correct me if I'm wrong here, your mother, Enix.
Yes.
Enix, apologize. So, I will let you carry this conversation. I don't want to speak for her.
Dealing with this child right now.
That's okay. Understandable. He sounds like a handful. Cinder's ball on his shoulder.
The one night that he doesn't go to sleep early is when I have D&D.
Of course, he knew.
Like,
He
I'll
saw the
stay up
dice
for
come out. He was like, ah, ha, ha, ha. Would you like us to come back to you?
Yes, please.
Okay, that's fine. All right. Miss Wimpy, do you still want to hang out? Or actually, you're moseying around the town, still sort of in disbelief that Evan is the new mayor. And you ask, not everybody that you see, but every now and again you'll ask somebody and hold them the poster just like you did. And they confirmed, yeah, that is our new mayor. And one of them even goes as far as to tell you that we haven't had any bad happenings or days since the new mayor has been named, even though we haven't seen the new mayor at work. What would you like to do?
Just like, you probably don't want him to work. Y'all might be better off just saying.
Your
Or shoot Evan
response,
before he even knows he's a mayor.
your response only reinforces your opinion that maybe he's not the right fit. As they go, well, when we needed him most, he was there. And if that don't tell me that he's going to be a good mayor, then I don't know what is.
Okay. You do you.
And you do you. Don't I recognize you? Aren't you?
Okay, that's okay. Bye.
Just starts booking it.
Yeah.
I'm gone.
Gonna work my way back to the salty spoon.
All right. And you still have a flyer in hand. You've now gotten yourself to where you have a full one. You don't have the torn one anymore. And you find yourself walking up the stairs of the front porch of the Salty Spittoon.
I just want to peek inside and see what the situation is inside.
Yeah, you do a very small peek, and I'm gonna have you roll for investigation.
8.
By the way, I enjoy the fact that now I can terrify you with the fact that somebody recognizes you.
It's the
Just
only
moving on.
Okay, I got. What? Why didn't it register? Hold on.
It wasn't a 20.
No, it was a 13 in total.
Okay.
But it didn't pop up on speed.
Oh, that's it. So you're
Um,
able to notice that everybody but Kyla is sitting at the bar. The whole Salty Spittoon seems to have cleared out, and you don't actually notice the only other person that's sitting in the back corner, because as you're peeping in through the door, a little voice underneath you at the bottom of the door goes, "Well, hi, miss, are you coming in or are you going out? I've got to throw away the trash."
Holy shit! Where'd you come from?
Ma'am, you just coughed stuff all over. I just mopped this floor. Are you coming in or out? Where's the food? Although it looks like
Sir Roderick would like to turn around due to this conversation since he can hear and be like, "Oh, there you are, Miss Caitlin."
Caitlin,
I'm
I
just
got
gonna.
stuff for you.
Y'all know Babyface is the mayor?
Huh?
What?
I'm just gonna slide past this dude, the gremlin.
he kind of
Hey.
he steps to the side. You enter
Um,
just fine. He scurries out the door with a big old bag of trash.
And
What'd you
I'm
just say?
I'm holding up the flyer. Babyface is the mayor.
Don't you call me Babyface?
Yes.
Evan just kind of passes out and falls off his chair. Just faints on the spot.
Please
Hey, but-
roll a d4.
Oh, not his face, not his baby face.
Lands on his face. Ruins the baby face.
Yo, I got a 1.
There you go, 1 damage.
All right,
Not
you
good,
don't
that's
take
20.
you don't take any damage. You fall on the back of your head.
Is he still passed out?
Yeah. Oh yeah, very much so.
Wait,
Yeah.
okay, I thought they had a mayor.
I don't know what happened to that, but apparently the mayor was brutally murdered from what I
Who would have... Oh, never mind.
hear.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, I envisioned that thought in my head. Who would have? Oh,
Yeah, so, yeah. Also, people.
What about people?
There's too many of them, and apparently most of them know me, and no.
Get some babies.
You mean you're famous?
Congrats.
Well, obviously you aren't the most famous one here if he's mayor.
I hope it's quick and swift.
Relief. But, yeah, I think maybe, might be potentially time for us to, like, move on and let them deal with, because apparently nothing bad's
Wait.
happened, and I have a feeling plenty of bad things will happen if we let that, pointing to the passed out top, if we let that, lead the town.
I mean, we're not letting him. They apparently chose it, so they're letting him. We're not doing anything. I don't remember my last
they know
couple
what
weeks,
they
but you
signed
know.
up for.
Can we, if we're leaving, can we head like southwest?
I think
Why
I gotta go
Pretty sure I have a
northwest.
mission up northeast.
I got a
Okay.
meteor to find, hopefully. Tom, do you know if they're still looking for that meteor? If not, no worries.
Yeah, I haven't heard of anybody finding a meteor or anything like that yet. So I think they're still looking for that. Hold on, I got all this food finished for that last fella. So I'll be coming out. I'll be coming out right now. Here,
So
pass
Sir,
this on.
Sir
Pass this on to
Roderick
that man.
noticed the man earlier and wanted to go talk to him, but everybody else was talking to him.
Oh, buddy, you don't want to be talking to that man.
No,
Just let him be.
I
Let
was
him
just
go
saying what
on.
Sir Roderick was wanting to do. I didn't say it out loud. I'm more saying
That's
that's
fine.
what Sir Roderick was thinking.
Tom came up and he kind of saw you kind of glancing over, watching the little gremlin walk over with the food, and he kind of got an idea what your train of thought was, and so he figured he'd go ahead and nip it in the bud.
I'm sorry. What was that, Tom?
I said you don't want to be messing with that man's. Just let him eat, let him be on his way.
All right. Everything okay?
We're not turning into a
Yeah,
demon tonight.
everything's fine. I deal with adventurers of all types. He's a regular for the most part. I know him. He knows me. I serve him. He don't kill me. Simple as that.
Sounds like a fair trade.
Very fair trade. We both stay in business.
Understood.
So what do y'all seem like you're a little bit taken back by some things that have happened.
Just a little bit.
What's the last thing that y'all remember seeing? Oh, no, I
Like
want no big
vividly?
story. I don't know, just seeing. What's the last image that you remember?
The last
A fairy
image
tale.
I remember is we were all walking back to town after dealing with a Schwizzard
Oh, yeah, uh-huh.
and an angry person. You know Mathael. Mathael was with us. I don't know where he is, but we were dealing with him.
I ain't seen him since y'all
Well-
came back anyways.
He was in Fairy Girl's bag, and she's gone now.
Oh, that's right. I heard.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah. I forgot about that part.
All right. What about you, Nova?
Yeah.
What's the last thing you remember seeing?
Seeing, I remember seeing a bunch of my sheepies and talking with my apprentice people and making sure that they don't eat the sheep.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. And that was before you woke up this morning, right?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. And Bunny Slipper Boy, what's the last thing you remember seeing?
Want a jello toast? Fairy toast?
All right. Before you woke up, not this fairy toast. Yeah. Before you woke up this morning, do you remember anything? Like seeing, picture wise, in your brain.
Teleporting and getting choked, but saving skin from Malphite Gel. I don't really care about him anymore. He's gone.
Oh, all right. Cool.
He said he helped me, and then he left me here, and now I gotta go take care of the curse again. I'm gonna continue pushing this because I don't want to bring demons on y'all.
Yeah, we don't want none of your demons in you. Let me explain what happened and what's been going on, because y'all been kind of got to a point where I was a little bit worried. I apologize. I may have come in each of y'all's rooms, put my hand up to your mouth, not touched it. Just make sure you're breathing. Everybody was fine, so I walked back out. The fairy, her clothes were all thrown everywhere. I folded them for her. She seems to have found them. So what happened is y'all went and dealt with that Schwizzer guy, right? And then y'all started coming back from that. There was something. That guy you talking about, Magellan or Mathelin, something to that effect. That boy, something happened to him. He snapped. And apparently, from what I hear from the townspeople, is he started going nuts here in the town and scared everybody. Then left again, headed back towards that Swizzard area.
Note
And they done.
I know.
Yeah, halfway through this conversation. And they then that you, Evan, you came back and you actually like evacuated them. And I remember that. Yeah, I remember that slightly when you started saying it because it's been so long. It's been about a month. Just saying. So y'all slept for a long time. But yeah, you actually did evacuate them, and it wasn't but probably a day or two after y'all came back here, fell asleep, that I found out that the mayor here at Namen Cop had been killed. He'd been beheaded in his office, assassinated. So, as a town, can't have a mayor. You always got to have a mayor, so you can't not have a mayor. Is what I was trying to say. So we had to elect a mayor. Well, unfortunately, this town's one of them that ain't always the brightest of the bunch. So they tend to lean towards the things that they feel safe around. That happens to be you, bud, because you did the thing that you needed to do to keep them all safe. Ain't nobody else in this here town going to be doing that kinds of stuff. So they all got together, and without you being here, without anybody else being here that done seen what you did or knows you, they all voted by majority that you become the new mayor of this town. Now,
I'm just a kid.
they don't care. You treated them right in the time they needed you to. You the mayor. You can't get around that. You the mayor. She got the flyer right there. She got her jaw almost to the floor because of that flyer. You the mayor. Ain't nothing happened since then. Ain't nobody to have nothing. We ain't seen those apprentices for a while. I don't know if they run out of money or something. They stopped showing up about a week after y'all got done dealing with them.
Weren't you just saying something about that this morning, Nova? They've been eating
Yes.
sheep?
They ate the sheep.
They had a herd of sheep back there. They've been growing. I don't know what happened. That could probably sustain them for a day.
Mutton.
It's supposed to be a sanctuary.
Yeah, they were
Oh,
working with the
really?
Schwizard.
That would make sense. It'd be apprentices. They look kind of wizardry. What was you saying, Miss Caitlin?
A sheep has made me crave mutton. You got any?
Oh yeah, I can get you. You want some mutton? I got you. We can go get Clarence. You go grab some mutton, throw it on, and just throw it on the stove. You want it baked? Yeah, no, maybe so. Raw?
No. If it's as long as it's good. As long as it's good.
All right.
And some mead. I'm gonna need a lot of mead.
I would like to whisper to Tom, make sure it's the strongest stuff you got.
Oh, speaking of strong stuff, I whip out the fifth of booze in the white cape and I hand it to Caitlin.
Caitlin just snatches the booze and downs it.
Tom leans slightly over to Sir Roderick and goes, I don't think I need to worry too much about what I'm going to give her.
I don't think so anymore either.
No. That's the fastest I've seen the fifth gone since I was 10 years old.
Yeah. I thought bunny guys were strong drinkers. No.
I ain't seen you take a drop of liquor.
I had mead a couple days. Had mead a while ago.
He said a while ago something again.
Been at least a month.
Anyways,
okay.
So to finish everything up, all right, ain't nothing happened here in the month that you've been here because ain't nobody here that be ill-willed or anything to do bad. So you so far, you're in the good. Use the mayor. You gonna stay the mayor until something happen or you prove that you ain't mayor-like. Which gonna take a lot. So as you can see, they ain't too worried about you not being here. So I'll let you make those decisions on how you mayor this town. I would suggest going and talking to some people to at least let them know you're alive. Then if you're trying to go somewhere, do something, you probably can let them know and they'd probably be okay with it. Probably appoint somebody as assistant mayor or deputy mayor. Or don't you do it to me. you make me
I
no
kind of figured
deputy.
since
more.
you're probably gonna
Do
go
it.
with us most places.
Yeah, you smart.
I
You
mean, I still
smart
kind of
boy.
work for
See,
you.
that's the reason they made you mayor. You thinking 2 steps ahead. All right, I'm gonna get you your mutton. Don't talk to him in the corner. Y'all caught up?
I think so.
Hmm.
I think I
I'm
might
just
be
sitting
dreaming.
a couple bar stools away from everybody, hugging the cape now.
Okay.
Yeah, you're just fiddling with it.
How's Cinder doing?
Huh?
How is Cinder doing?
I It's doing okay. How's Kyla? How's Kyla doing? Kyla's interaction.
Kyla is okay.
She calmed down.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. Well, in that case, while sits at the bar, gets caught up, and starts to figure out what they want to do next, we'll let you explain the conversation however it would like to go, and take it from here.
All right. Kyla is first off, she's going to hand over her bag to her mother and say, I won't be needing this where I'm going, but I think you'll find some. And she takes it and she goes, what kind of stuff you got in here? She goes, oh, for future reference, don't open that Pandora's box. It's there's a pamphlet in there. You might want to read that before anything. But other than that, it's pretty straightforward. And I know you were supposed to report to the queen that you have found me, and you know, yeah, caught me, but I got away, right? she kind of laughs and she goes, yeah, that sounds about right. And then Kyla just goes, well, I'll be on my way now. And Enix goes, you go get strong, all right? Then we'll take on that queen together. And with that, they walk separate directions, and Enix heads towards the Salty Spittoon.
There you go. And she arrives at the Salty Spittoon and enters to see a group of adventurers over at the bar and a lone adventurer at a table in the corner, eating a meal that he's been provided.
Enix
Yep.
Enix looks around and she decides that the guy in the corner looks kind of shady, so she don't really want to bother him. But the group at the bar seem to be people that Kyla has described to her previously, and she walks up to them and goes, Are you Kyla's friends?"
I don't speak about her.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
We
Well,
just
Like
confused.
you already.
yes, we
I
are.
was confused. No, you don't understand. I made a perfectly good toast for her, and she left,
I have a question that may or may not determine our
and then I
answer.
was forced to eat it.
Say that Caitlin has a pitcher of meat in front of her now.
We may or may not know if the Kyla you're talking about. There's multiple Kylas around here, so which one?
Oh, there is?
Tom just simply responds, What? Stop trying to confuse the woman. There's only one Kyla around here, and she's done with you.
Well,
She's
you
with you
realize
two.
Kyla's being tracked and you're giving information on where she is.
I didn't know that. I figured she's just with you, and this lady's here trying to ask about her.
I'm trying to save our friends.
I didn't know she's in danger. I apologize, ma'am. If you're trying to go after her, then there are indeed many different Kylas. That is not the one that we are discussing. We do not know that one. And then I would like to turn towards Sir Roderick real quick and just wink and give a thumbs up.
I like to do a slight
Uh,
intimidating
Not
stare
return sometimes.
at Tom.
Nothing.
Enix looks over at the bunny that she had been talking to and goes, "What's your name?"
Sir Roderick.
Roderick. Okay. You won't have to worry about hurting or getting Kyla. I am actually her mother.
Isn't that what you'd say if you wanted to hurt her and gain our trust?
Also, I've seen way too many picture shows of people who betray pretending they are the mother and then kill the child.
Listen, I know you're weary of that, and you know, you can believe me or you can't, or you don't believe me, but
Believe her.
Look, I'm not saying I don't believe you. It's just when I have friends, I don't try to hurt. I try to be safe, make sure they're in safe hands, and do what's better for them.
But if
Tom
this is her
starts-
mother, shouldn't we trust her?
Tom starts walking into the back of the kitchen and goes, I mean, Evan's got a point, but if you feel that you can't trust her, then give her a test. Make her prove it.
Okay.
And he disappears back into the kitchen.
Can I follow Tom and then ask him where the back door is?
Yeah, he points directly in front of him.
Oh, thank you. I'm walking out of this conversation. I'm heading north. I'm heading south, west.
All right.
Now look for that castle. I'm not
seems
gonna.
like your little rogue friend itching to get out of here.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
do that.
Yo.
He said he's heading southeast. I heard his conversation with Tom, so I know where he's going.
No, what?
All right. Well, not my monkey, not my problem.
Okay, here's a question for you. If you are Kyla's mom, what is the name of her squirrel?
Oh, that's easy. It's Cinder.
Alright. Anybody else got a test for her?
What do you like to eat?
What do I like to eat?
Yeah.
Just regular food, I guess.
Okay, I like her.
I got a question. How do you properly meditate?
I'm sorry, what was that?
How do you properly meditate?
How do I properly meditate?
Nova, she's
I
not
mean-
Kyla. She doesn't know how to do that.
But if she knows Kyla, then she knows how to properly meditate.
You guys just learned how to do that.
I don't know.
Alright.
Unagi.
I don't know.
When was the last time you saw Kyla?
Oh, I just saw her just now. In fact, I got her bag right here. And she like opens it up and pulls out one of the items.
So
It turns
Roderick,
out
if you
to be
don't
a
trust her
box.
now,
Enix pulls out a box from the bag.
Please be very
with a
careful
pam-
with that.
a pamphlet.
Please be careful with that. That is a very
something like
dangerous weapon.
She did mention. She said you gave her a pamphlet or something.
I
Maybe
did.
I should read that.
Yeah. Just don't touch the box in any weird patterns.
Gotcha. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put that away before something bad happens.
Please.
No!
Unless you want to start Armageddon in this little town, and then there won't be a town for a mayor to be here. Don't open the box.
What do you mean?
You don't want to know.
Why is an Armageddon? I like
Armageddon,
my
you
arms.
getting this town destroyed.
But you said the arm is getting. Whose arm is
Babyface,
getting
don't worry
where?
about it. We're leaving. They can deal with it on their own. Nothing bad's happened since they've been under their own, rule and everything.
Alright,
You can be
so,
known and named.
I
Let them
mean,
deal with their
honestly,
own
as
stuff.
long as she's with us, if Kyla left us, I guess she might be safe, because Kyla, we'll probably won't see Kyla for a while if we ever see her again anyways. As long as if she sticks around with us. If not, we might have to worry about Kyla.
Babyface, come drink mead with me.
All right. Do you guys trust Ennis? Nick, Enix.
I changed my mind with the bag, yeah.
You change your mind with the bag?
Yep.
All right. Nova
there's no-
trusts Enix
Because there's no blood on it.
because there's no blood on it. Wait, how'd you know there's no blood? Roll for investigation.
How did you just head to toe covered in blood?
From killing the people who were with her that were looking for Kyla.
17?
Yeah.
Yes, there is no blood. You checked. She is clean as a whistle.
Sorry, another one for
Okay.
You don't see a guy in that bag, do you?
No, actually, I don't.
Okay, good. Huh. Phew. Guys, we're safe. At least, Caitlin, you're safe.
All right. So let's switch over real quick to Quinn, who has left the Salty Spittoon via the back door, and has begun walking through town towards the south exit. So he walks past Lucy's lovely cauldron, and he sees the flyers that are hanging around that talk about Evan being the new mayor. And as he's exiting Namenkop, a gentleman who's sitting on the ground and looks rather run down is holding out his two hands and repeating the same phrase to all those that walk past him. You got money? You got money? You got money?
We got 15 coins.
Can I have some money?
What you gonna go use it for?
Things? To keep me alive?
Take the 15 coins.
You said you give him the 15 coins?
Yeah.
Okay. His eyes light up. And he gets so happy. He goes, ah! It's so much money! It's everywhere! My gosh! I have to repay you somehow! He stands up. And he grabs the bottom of his chin. And he kind of starts to rub his rather long white beard. But he's not rubbing the beard itself. He's rubbing the chin beneath the beard. So the whole beard is in front of his hand. And it looks kind of odd. It almost looks like he's massaging his jaw. And he goes, well, where are you headed, son?
I am heading to the Left Wing Castle, about southwest from here.
Huh? What business you have at the castle?
Please repeat. I missed that.
What business you have at the castle, boy?
They have records, and I need to, break a curse, So,
A curse, you say?
yeah.
Ah. Is it one of those riddle curses? They're popular.
Yeah. Believe it or not.
You mind sharing with an old kook what the riddle may be?
Wouldn't hurt. Yeah. Just give me 1 second. I have to remember it. What is that name? Where's the riddle go again? Goes like this. Find the name no one knows, after which you can exchange blows. For once the blows have come to an end, I can finally float down the river bend.
Ah. That's a good one.
It's got me.
You know, I remember there was a king. And he was so bad of a king that they erased his name from the history books. And legend has it, from what I remember, there was some like incantation or something that was cast on the whole continent, world. I don't know how far it reached. All I know is everybody forgot this king's name. Do I know his name? No, because I was a part of the ones affected. But that might be the king you're looking for.
It sounds familiar. It's told by a friend turned bad guy.
You always hate that, right? When
Yeah.
a friend turns bad, it's kind of tough.
Yeah, especially when like
here. I had a friend. He was a real good friend. And then we got into a bout with money. And he was no longer a good friend. He took all of my money.
That sucks. Sorry.
Yeah. But see if you can find any information wherever you're going in the castle about a king who lost his name or was erased from history. Something along those lines may get you in the right area.
Okay. Thank you.
I thank you for the money.
Well,
He quickly runs off towards Lucy's lovely cauldron. And as you continue your walk out of Namenkop, you just hear very faintly as he enters Lucy's lovely cauldron, "Look! I got this money!"
that's nice.
Yep. All right. So you begin your journey out of Namenkop and towards Left Wing Keep. Or Left Wing Castle, I should say.
Okay.
All right. So we'll turn back to everybody that's inside of the bar. how are we feeling towards Enoch?
I guess she's alright as long as she's sticking around us. Make sure she's not going after Miss Kyla.
I mean, if you'll have me.
So I have a question. What are you exactly? I see that you're a fairy.
Well, I'm kind of a fairy. I was a fairy until my wings were clipped.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So does
Yeah.
that mean that you
Caitlin just like hasn't spoken to her, but has kind of like looked her up and down suspiciously while she's chugging her mead.
does that mean that you can't fly?
That means I cannot fly. Yeah.
Damn.
From the kitchen, you hear Tom. I hear when you get them wings clipped, you got to be doing something real bad.
You know, flying had an idea, but go ahead, say what you were gonna say. I saw you were about to say something.
Well, let's just say it wasn't in the best interest of the queen for me to have a child of out of well, it's a long story, but it all boils down to I I had a child that was not supposed to be had, and I got kicked out of the fairy realm for it. AKA Kylo was that child.
Yeah, that'll do it. I told you. You lose your wings when you do something real bad. Would you like anything to eat? Anything to drink, ma'am?
You know,
What can I get for you?
I think I'll take some steak.
No. Your daughter used to like the fairy toast. She always ate the fairy toast.
Yeah, that makes sense. I never did catch on to that trend. I guess it means because I wasn't really born a fairy. That didn't really catch on with me.
Ah, fair enough. Well, one steak coming right up. And that mutton should be coming out. I just gave it to Clarence if he ain't run off with it. About that time, Clarence pops up right in front of you. Wimpy off a big old leg of mutton. Roasted perfectly.
Caitlin's just starts munching along with chugging her mead, but is still staring at the new arrival with obvious suspicion.
Obvious suspicions.
So Miss
That's
Enix
there's
was it, right?
everybody with suspicions.
Those
Enoch.
was obvious.
What'd you say, Bubba?
I was
Evan isn't
asking
suspicious.
her name because I thought she said it, but I was trying to get it right.
That was
Enix.
Enoch.
Miss
Yeah.
Enix, is it?
Yeah.
So I see you have Miss Kyla's bag. If I remember correctly, when we were in the Schwizzard's Keep treasure room, Miss Nova here and Kyla found a broom of flying.
Oh yeah.
So if you need to get around somewhere, that might be of use to you.
Oh, that's good to know. I'll keep that in mind.
There should be a lot of money in there too.
From what I counted out, it was about almost about 3,000.
That sounds about right.
Does anybody remember how much coins she gave each of us?
2,872.
Apparently, I wasn't the only one who had a problem with that.
I wrote it down because
Yep, I
I
already
figured
have it written down.
y'all wouldn't have it. Yeah.
2,870.
I wrote it down. It didn't save.
I'm putting it in my character sheet.
Now I'm pressing save.
I have 16,000 gold.
I know. I'm hanging
That's
on. Nope.
after I gave Quinn 15.
I'll have to take a look at it when this kind of thing.
All right. So what's the plan? I got this quest I gotta go do. I think if I remember correctly, Miss Caitlin had a creature she found in a cave
I
somewhere.
know.
If that one's still up.
I returned that quest to the guild because I found out what the creature was and told them that they needed to up the bounty on it.
I wonder if they did. It's been a month at least. I wonder if they've increased it.
Essentially.
Mm-mm.
But I'm not too keen on sticking around this area. Just yet.
Understandable.
All right. Well, Tom finishes the steak rather quickly, brings it out for Miss Enix, gets a slightly dirty look from Caitlin because the mutton took so much longer to cook. And Tom goes, well, y'all ain't done a whole lot. Do you feel like any stronger? Because y'all been through a lot.
Well,
I feel like y'all look a little bit stronger and tougher.
that's why I was saying the mattresses made me feel a little bit
Feel pretty
better.
Good.
Slept like a really deep sleep.
Yeah, we got the mattresses fixed up. I got you them. What do they call them? Magemery foams?
Magemery foams.
Magellan?
I think that's what they're called. Yeah.
Memory foam.
Magellan memory foams?
No, it wasn't that.
Magellan
It was.
foams?
They call. Oh, what did they
Gelatinous
call them?
foams?
It's memory foam, and it apparently isn't helping your memory at all, Tom.
Well, I don't have. I didn't get one for myself. I like the old straw. What? The company's name's MMJ. I don't know. They produce some interesting aromas though. Apparently, it helps you sleep.
Did I smell lavender on it?
Maybe, I don't know.
That might have been it.
It was something. But it's supposed to help you sleep. It might be lavender. I don't know. But y'all seem to be a little bit stronger, so I'd go and check yourself. Go look in the mirror or something like that back in your rooms and see if you if you look a little bit stronger than what you remember yourself as.
I definitely will. Y'all might want to get dressed before y'all walk outside too, as I point to Evan and Nova.
What do you mean?
And actually, Clive went out in his pajamas.
Who said his pajamas weren't his normal clothes?
I'm assuming we all.
Who said I didn't sleep? Who said I slept in pajamas?
Yeah, he might have just went out naked.
No, I mean like slept in my normal clothes. Come on.
Roll a memory check, Quinn. See if you're wearing clothes.
No.
That's not.
Why is it every time I
Those
mention
that did
something?
not specify that they were in PJs were in normal clothes. They just don't have PJs. Like you rich people.
I didn't sleep in
Evan's
PJs.
actually
last
poor.
night.
He just brought it from home.
He brought it from home.
Yeah, in the
I
void.
thought we all brought ours from home because we all got teleported.
He was in a circus. He brought it from.
Yeah, I didn't have the forethought to pack before I got thrown from my house. I mean, I was going out to go sell things.
Yeah.
I was planning on staying the whole night.
Yeah. Look at you. 2 months down the road.
The only reason I got slippers is because I bought them. So.
See? Look at that. Buying you new things. Nova heads up back into her room and takes a look in the mirror. And indeed, she looks a lot stronger and more defined than she previously was.
Oh, wow.
And has leveled up 3 levels.
Wow.
And will have 15 points to distribute as she sees fit. This discovery makes her let out a rather loud, shocking exclamation.
Wow.
No, I was thinking more of like, oh, fuck!
But it's not.
I don't know. Seems more boss lady style. Oh no, it'd be, oh shit!
I thought it'd be in the chew.
She sneezed at herself. She
Yeah.
now looks like a bitch.
Somebody she don't want to mess with.
Yeah.
Is there anything else I need to write down?
Why did you put squat, dead, and chest?
Because that's my squat PR, my deadlift PR, and my chest press PR.
In D&D?
I was calculating other stuff while I
Oh.
was multitasking one time. I just haven't gotten rid of
What's in your room?
it. A lot of weights, that's why I'm ripped.
Evidently so. No, so you need to pull up your character sheet and then you can distribute your 15 points. We can adjust that.
Who else wants to check themselves out?
Is there anyone else that would like to follow the lead or react to her
Evan
exclamation?
literally just teleports right next to her, looking in the mirror.
Like finishes the picture of me eating her mutton and then heads up.
I head up also.
She's just looking in the mirror. All of a sudden, there's an Evan in the mirror.
Hi, Mr. Mayor. How are you?
I'm doing decently well.
Good. I'm gonna step out of the way. You need to look in the mirror.
I look in the mirror. My like arms are now like they're closer to normal.
Yep. You have
Hey, look, I got some muscle.
also leveled up. You've leveled up 3 levels as well, and you have the same 15 points to distribute.
I love the fact that he has like ender limbs where they're like really skinny but really long.
And what you actually find when you look in that mirror is you don't notice that the arms have gotten bigger in girth, but actually have just gotten longer.
Dang it, I went through another growth spurt.
I mean, you don't look bad. You look more tough. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Get him, Mr. Mayor.
I don't know if it meant to cut out or not. That was...
If he goes too high of a pitch, his mic cuts out.
Yeah, I have noise suppression on to where you guys don't have to hear every click of my keys.
I know.
That's okay, it was perfect.
It's just perfect. You just imagine him
Until
just staring
next
in the mirror.
time, He-Man.
No, he does the underbody muscle up where they like take their arms and they just like like The Rock does in the GIF.
Okay. Oh yeah.
It's a bubble.
No, that's Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Dwayne
No,
The Rock
this is
Johnson in Minecraft.
No, this is Patrick.
More of the John Cena thing.
Who say it was John?
Oh jeez. Good gosh. What is that one? Alright. So
He-Man.
Kaylin or Wimpy, you do the same. You go walk up to your room casually with your mead in hand as well. You take a look in the mirror and you notice that you as well have leveled up 3 levels. You're looking quite beefy and muscular. And you also get 15 points to distribute as you see fit.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. And same for you as well, Sir Roderick. I will say though, everybody has left. Clive, yeah, you're continuing on. You haven't noticed that you've leveled up. You did level up, but you just haven't noticed it yet.
Does that mean that Myra's character is the same level as us, so that way everything's balanced, or does she have to start all over again?
So
Or have you not crossed that bridge yet?
Enix is we talked about it. I'm trying to remember.
From my understanding, I felt like it was there that started out as level 1. Zal had to start out at level 1 when he changed character.
Yeah, Evan had to
You're
start
right.
at level 1.
You're
too.
exactly right. Yep. So she's level. Enix is level 1,
Okay.
Wimpy!
but it's okay because she's got big
Yay.
beast bodyguards.
Exactly,
We-
she'll be fine.
Since we're both
With
over level
long
5 and we're
arms.
both rangers, we can both attack twice per turn.
Yeah, and guess what? I get to choose another favored enemy, so I'm gonna choose
Nice.
dragons.
I'm gonna choose Herringons.
Oh, so do I.
I can also choose another language. Ooh.
Wow, bitch. I was kidding.
Hey, you translate for me.
Hey, Trey, I just realized an issue.
What?
We kind of custom made endlings. I don't have just a thing I can look at. We're gonna have to figure that out after session,
That's fine.
like later on this week.
That's fine. I'm not worried about it. We can get it figured out. But yeah. So, Roderick, you take a walk up to take a look in the mirror. You have leveled up as well. 3 levels. You'll have 15 points to distribute as you see fit. And at this point, all of you have left Enix at the bar. Very
So much
abruptly.
for-
Well,
Without
she's
any
eating a steak,
explanation.
okay? She's eating a steak.
So much for keeping an eye on me.
I'm sure Kylo warned her about us.
We didn't tell you which way she went, okay?
They just straight up.
If we all left, you don't know where any of us went, so we're all safe, you know.
Tom just walks up to Enix and goes, I apologize. They can be a little bit odd at times, but I promise you their hearts are gold. Except for the one dark fairy, I think her heart is quite literally 90% alcohol.
New unlock. Your heart
I've
is
never seen her drink a drop of water.
Yeah, them elf folks are known for.
Hey, whatever floats your boat. I ain't saying any problems. I'm just letting you know.
Congrats. Night.
They's all good at heart. They protected Kyla very well. They worked well with her. Just stick with them. Get them to where they trust you fully. Protect them once or twice. You know, if you got any like magic skills or razzle dazzle or follow the ball, you know, and then you take the ball and throw it away. They seem to work pretty well. They don't know where I get my food from.
I'm not sure they want to know.
I'd agree. I'd agree. I keep my sources to myself. That's why I don't mess with that man in the corner.
Got it. I figured he looked pretty shady, so it was pretty good I didn't go and bother him.
Yeah. He's someone you don't want to know the name of.
Good to know.
Yep. Yep. So Might I ask, Miss Enix, what brings you to these parts?
Well, funny enough, I was sent here to retrieve Kyla, but with her being my daughter and all, it just doesn't sit well with me.
I can understand that. Parental duties to the child. I used to have a son myself. They called him Tall. Unfortunately, though, the boy's mom won't but 2 foot tall, so he we called him Tall because he was short, and we were hoping that it would help him confidence wise.
I see.
Yeah. But I understand that. He's off doing his own thing, I think. Might be dead. I don't know. He didn't take kindly to our parenting. But she turned out pretty good, not gonna lie. Pretty independent. He did good.
Well, I am raised.
Did you say you did or didn't raise her?
Didn't.
Oh, well, she turned out good for whoever raised her.
That would be the queen.
Oh. Okay. All right. And you just let her walk. You didn't try to be a part of her life at all?
I was kicked out. Very wrong.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah. I'm talking more like right now. Like obviously, that's her, that's her bag as you explained. So you had to interact with her at some point up there after she'd left, but you didn't want to hang out with her more. You didn't want to spend no more time with her. She just gave you her stuff, and you said, "Okay, cool, bye." And I'm gonna hang out with you, friends.
I would have hang out with him. Unfortunately, I would be going against my orders, and I would be in trouble, and we would both be taken in.
Ah, I see. All right. I'm seeing the smart here. Okay. Well, you can have her room here at the Spittoon, the Salty Spittoon. I have not properly introduced myself. My name is Tom.
Tom.
If you see a big puppy dog running around that don't look too much like a puppy dog, that's Snuggles. He is very friendly. And he runs off a lot. He's actually currently run off right now, so I'll have to go eventually find him again, but he'll be fine. He probably got taken by a bunch of little bullywogs again that'd be trying to sell him. So I don't know. Who knows? How you feel about adventures?
I'm always up for an adventure.
Good, because all of them about to go on one. You can tell. Look, that one's flexing.
That was flexing.
She just drank the entire mug of mead. Clarence, can you go talk to her?
Pitcher of mead.
Oh, sorry. For you, the pitcher is the mug. Will you go top her off? She's gonna need a new pitcher. No, not with the camera. Pitcher. God, this accent sometimes, Clarence. You know what I'm saying. You just messing with me. I still don't understand that dark boy. I have never seen his kind.
What do you
Oh,
mean?
that-
You've never seen an endling?
What? You can hear me? I whispered that.
If anybody would hear it, it would be me.
I mean,
I
you're not
can't
that
say
far
I-
away. You're only across the room.
You're too enamored with your flexing.
I'm
I
done
can't
flexing
say
now.
that, I can't say of my many travels that I've crossed end either.
He is a unique one. He got some cool abilities. That boy's he's going places, and he ain't going the normal way.
Unique is an understatement.
See, look, they all can have conversations from 100 foot away. I told you,
I mean, I can hear. I have the ears for it.
you gonna have fun with this lot. She did. She had a blast. This, you're in for it.
I'd like to.
You better be
I
glad
can
you have her bag. There's all kinds
Yeah.
of who knows what in there.
It looks to be like a bunch of goods in there, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. There's all kinds of stuff. Yeah. Find a couple capey things. You might find a who knows what. Just you find a little man in there somewheres. Get him out.
No, there's no man, unfortunately.
All right. They was talking about a man earlier, so I was making sure. It sounded like they were really resistant to him coming out. So I was just making sure. So, but long as you fine, you're good.
It was
I-
Mr.
I-
Dark, Slim, and Shady over there.
I was going to do.
Dark, slim, and shady.
The
You
one
know,
you
I
were
don't know.
afraid of a month ago.
One I was afraid of a month ago. Oh,
We were
dead
afraid
guy.
of.
oh, that guy. Yeah, I ain't seen him in a month. It's been a while. Not gonna
That was
lie.
the one in her
Been a while.
bag.
Last I saw, he was trying to kill people.
I'm assuming he's gone. I don't know.
If he's not in the bag anymore, he must be.
He's somewhere. I don't know.
Well, I'd like to go back to the bar.
All right. So y'all come back to the bar. We'll slide back over to Quinn, who is working his way down towards the left wing keep.
You wanna know what's special about me?
I'm sorry?
You wanna know what's special about my character?
What is that?
He's human.
That I'm the only normal one here. Practically normal.
You know,
Oh, you got a magical
you're not
closet.
wrong.
You're alone in that aspect.
Listen, boy, you got a magical closet.
Cord, I want to touch it.
I have a magical closet, but you know what?
Said, boy, you got a magical closet. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. But at least from the outset, I look normal.
I mean, technically Enix does too.
Oh yeah, they have all kinds of good stuff. All
That's
kinds
true.
of good.
You're not a part of the
But-
party yet.
Clive, you are continuing to walk down the road, and you've made it about a third of the way to where you need to be, and you're getting a little bit thirsty, and you come up on a small pond, and the water looks pretty clear. It looks pretty tasty. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna roll a perception check and see
Alright.
if there are any diseases in this pond. To see if I were to drink it, would I?
All right, we'll do an investigation check as opposed to a perception, because you're investigating a specific
Or would
thing.
it be a
as opposed
survival
to
check?
perceiving what's around. It'll be a
What's wrong,
survival
man?
check if he decides to drink it.
23.
Jeez, 23. That is a
I'm not-
monster. of a roll.
Is it poisoned?
Good gosh.
Me looking at my animal handling, which is now
so-
plus 11.
Interestingly enough, when you look at this little pond that looks very clear, very inviting, You are able to identify every type of hepatitis there possibly could be in this water.
You cut out. What'd you say?
It's bad water.
It has every. CJ just goes bad water.
Bad water.
You identify. You find that there is every type of hepatitis in this water.
I wonder if I have like a. Can I search my bag and see if I got a cup?
Sure. Do you remember what's in your bag?
I'm pretty sure I have like a mug. Once, like I drank something on the way, and then I put the mug in my bag. That's a check. Really early on.
You should have a jar from the Wizard's Keep.
I have a jar.
Probably. I mean,
believe
you
so.
should be keeping track of what you have in your bag. I'm not.
I'm at a friend's house. I don't
I'm
have
keeping
my
track of mine,
jar.
but I haven't gotten much of anything.
Yeah, well, that's true.
I'm pretty sure I have a
alright.
mug.
How about this? Roll a d20,
Okay.
and we'll see if it's above. If it's above a 10, then you have it. You have your cup.
17.
That would be above a 10. You have a cup. Pull it out of your bag.
I'm going to capture some of this in a cup.
Okay. Didn't realize there were that many times.
Did you Google types of cups in D&D? What did you Google? I can't see your screen.
What is
You
happening?
can't see this?
No, I can't see that. Types of how many? There's just 3, right? No, there's
Nope.
A, B, C, D, E. Oh wow. Okay.
All right. So you're taking this cup and you're filling it with water.
Yes, with that
All right.
hepatitis pond of water.
With the pond of hepatitis water.
Hmm.
All right. What do you want to do with this cup of hepatitis water?
I'm gonna keep this on hand. It's gonna be my equivalent of pocket sand.
Is there a lid on that cup?
It's a cup, so there's no lid. How are you planning to transport this? Are you going to carry it?
I'm just gonna carry it then.
You're going to carry it? All right.
First person attempts to assault me.
Okay. Hey, could be smart.
Just make sure you throw it in their eyes.
Yeah, just make sure you throw it in their eyes. All right.
Or their mouth.
So you continue on, but I'll say before you continue on, while you're going down and collecting your water, you do take a look at yourself in the actual reflection of the pond. You do notice that your neck is looking a little girthier. Your shoulders are looking a little bigger. As you reach down to get the water, you make a bicep, and the bicep itself looks a little bit bigger. And you realize that you're stronger than you used to be. And you have indeed leveled up 3 levels and have 15 points to distribute as you wish.
That's a way.
Yes. And by the way, Bubba did ask a very good question. He asked how much HP do you guys gain? This one is actually going to be a decently big jump. You're each going to gain 50 HP.
Man, that means
I jump up
I'm
to
at
80.
I'm at 66.
I got a rock.
Because I got a rock.
I got 7.
I got kidney stones.
Flatter this one.
Climbs over there. I've got hepatitis
I
A, B,
got a
C, D,
stick of
E.
gum.
I have it all in the bucket. Cup.
You know what
I've got
happens since
Pandora's
we've jumped
box.
up to 50
I have
HP?
60 HP.
You know what this
I have-
means? Everything's gonna hit a lot harder.
I have every attempt of hepatitis known to man.
There are 7. There is alcoholic hepatitis.
What do you get that?
I have 7.
It's liver inflammation caused by drinking too much alcohol.
So that water had a ton of alcohol poured in
Caitlin,
it as well.
how many pitchers of mead have you had?
I'm on my second picture
She's
and
an
I have
elf.
the fifth
She's
of
an elf. She
alcohol.
doesn't get it.
Also,
she's immune.
just saying, that brings me up to a total of 90 HP.
Let's go.
There you go. Time to take on the Bahir.
We got our tank.
I have.
You ever
How do you
We
have
got
90?
our tank, who happens to be a ranger.
Who also wants to murder me?
All right.
It doesn't feel like
I guess your
murdering you anymore.
constitution.
Thank you.
Myra has 7 HP. Enix
Just
has
doesn't
7
like you.
HP.
See, you fell into your buff role.
no.
We must protect Enix at all costs.
Oh.
Can't she start at like a level 4?
Nope.
Oh, wait.
But she's the mom.
what-
She'd have at least a
she's
little
the-
experience.
No,
She's got it.
not even a bit.
But
Listen.
Make her
I
suffer.
had already said it in sessions past, long before any of us changed.
I know,
our
it's just
characters,
like,
that
oh,
if characters are
this is gonna
added, they
suck.
start at level 1, no matter what their backstory.
Myra, you have a backup character for your backup character?
That one will start at level 1 as well.
But still, if her backup character, I am the father.
Oh look, is that Kyla walking through the door?
Hey, Kyla.
Your mom died, but you know.
Her,
Walks up, stab.
her
Okay,
mom
no, we're
died.
down with you. Hold on, move on.
Her mom,
Oh,
her
also,
mom died.
Trey, not only have did I choose my new mastery, so, like, I've now got I choose my new mastery to be dual wielding, so, like, I'm especially proficient in it, which means my proficiency bonus now applies to, my dual wielding attacks. But also, each of my weapons automatically gets 9 hit points of damage plus a 1d6 plus 6. So, like, automatically, like, 15 damage plus 1d6.
Duly noted. Probably shouldn't have told me that before I give you an encounter, but that's okay.
I'm not
Does-
telling you anything I added, because then you will use that against me.
Don't walk outside.
Everyone knows her and they want to fight her.
Boom, there is a Bahir everywhere.
Great, just put a target on my head. I've become too
Here's-
powerful.
There's just a guy. There's just a guy with a knife just standing behind her at all times now. You do 15 damage? Oh, just you wait.
I'm right behind you, Wimpy.
Anyways, Quinn, you continue your journey after admiring your wonderful muscularly toned arms for quite a while, and the sun has now begun to set. But good news, you have reached your destination of Leftwing Castle, and you are greeted by a guard that, per protocol and stereotype, sharply yells, "Halt! Who goes there?"
It is Clive.
And where do you hail from, Clive?
I hail from my family's eel farm in another realm.
In another realm or nether realm? I am confused.
Actually, I'm confused.
He said nether or
That's good.
Another realm.
Let's have a
Another
short conversation.
Another realm.
What is your
Another.
business here, Clive?
I
Oh,
need to look. I need
another
to look through the records of a forgotten king.
The records of a forgotten king.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we don't know who you're talking about.
Exactly.
We seem to have
That's why I-
forgotten.
That's why I need to look through the records.
Ah. May I see your weapons?
Okay, so I have this bottle of water. It has every hepatitis known to man. I have my sword.
That is terrifying.
I have my dancing sword. I have my regular
That
sword.
might be equally terrifying.
I have my poison dagger. I have my 2 regular daggers,
Oh,
and I have a cape. That's not a weapon. That's pretty much it.
why did you show us your cape?
Because it's flattering my color.
You're not wrong. Whew. Okay. We can deal with everything but that cup of stuff.
We just need like a lid for it or something, or like a transfer, like a
No.
vial.
You. Just want him to just hold it.
I mean, I want to hold it.
Spills on anyone, it would spill on him, right? Yeah. Okay. If you could please, while you're here at Left Wing Castle, if you could, just don't attack anything, and make sure that that cup of water stays in your sights and hands at all times.
Okay.
Deal?
Deal.
Okay. Well,
Can I-
welcome to Left
I-
Wing Castle.
May I ask you something beforehand? This might solve a problem for both of us.
Potentially.
Do you, if I give you some gold, do you have any like potion vials that have a stopper on with them?
No, we're guards. They don't give us shit.
Damn.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
happens. I'm working on a promotion.
I hope you get it.
I hope so too. I've got 4 wives and 3 kids. And I don't remember what my rent is.
Okay. Well, have a good day.
You too. Just make sure that that cup stays in your hands at all times.
Okay.
Hepatitis
And
D
and
damage.
don't get thirsty.
But it looks mighty good. Okay.
CJ says hepatitis D damage. Or hepatitis D equals damage.
I mean, hepatitis D is a serious liver disease caused by infection with the hepatitis D virus.
That's what I was saying. I was saying pour it on his dagger and it now deals hepatitis damage.
Oh,
Wait,
gosh.
could I do that? Could I do that?
I don't know.
It's
You gotta
D&D.
just-
There's
you gotta
no
play it
limits, but
right.
there
You
are
got
limits.
something that could be beneficial. You never know.
Can I
Or
do
be
that? Can I
terribly
attempt to do that
wrong
before I go
and
in?
give him beneficial hepatitis.
Well, here's what I'll say: is whenever you decide to use that water, it will be an instantaneous and very, very brief, effective period.
Oh, so it's gonna be a
So-
okay.
Strategically use it when the time is right
Okay, understood.
and things don't itch. All right. Well, with that being said, you enter in to Left Wing Castle.
Nice.
Go ahead and roll for perception.
Yes, sir. You switch from that. I had to search up what hepatitis was. Okay, I got a 8.
Okay. So since you're not really too familiar with the area, you haven't asked any directions, you're just kind of walking down the main strip towards what looks to be a very big castle in itself. It does have a large entryway that does seem open currently. The sun is just now starting to hit the horizon. There is still light, but it is starting to fade away.
Please don't do that.
Did that?
Please stop.
That-
No, that's fine. I thought it was. I thought it was. I was scared.
I got you.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
I don't want to die.
It's fine.
I was
It's okay.
playing around
No
with
worries.
that.
It's good. It's good timing, potentially. Anyways, so you decide that this must be where the library is.
Yes.
So you enter. And very quickly, you are greeted by a very fast-paced, stressed out individual who runs up to you at an alarming speed. He goes, "Hey, hey, 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 hey! Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Hey,
whoa,
you.
whoa, whoa! What are you doing here?"
I'm gonna look through the archives. I think you need to lay off the coffee.
Nope, 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 nope. No archives here. Nope, nope. There's nothing here. Nothing here.
Do you
Nothing
know
here.
where they
Just
are?
the king.
Hey,
Just the king. Just the king.
oh, sorry. Oh, do you know where the archives are?
You mocking me? Huh? Huh?
No,
Huh?
no,
You
no,
mocking
no,
me?
no,
I got a lot
no.
to do. I got a lot
I'm
to
just
do.
following. I'm following
I
in your
can't be
pace.
here. I
I'm
can't be
following
doing this
your
right
pace.
now. You need to leave. You seriously need to leave. I don't think you
Where's the
understand.
archives? Where's the archives?
Over there.
Where's over there?
Over there.
Point.
And he points back towards a semi-big building with the giant word library on the top.
Thank
In
you.
stone.
I'm blind. I apologize.
Oh, good. No worries.
You have a good,
Get
you
out
have
of
a
here.
good day.
Bye.
Bye bye.
And he runs off. And again, a very alarming speed. Like there's almost a little bit of dust getting kicked up behind him.
Too much coffee.
Yeah. So in front of you now is the library.
Okay. I'm gonna go in the library.
All right. Go ahead and roll. Let's see. Roll for strength.
I gotta push open a rusty door. 4.
Door is locked.
Kick it down.
Good advice. Let's do it. Well, no.
He's
Let's
done
try
this
this.
before.
I'm gonna try. God damn it. I'm gonna try the polite thing. I'm gonna knock. I'm gonna do what I should have done in the past.
Okay.
I'm gonna knock.
All right. From the other side of the door, you do hear a very frail, old response.
Oh, hey!
Are you mocking me?
No!
What do you want at this hour? I'm about to go to bed.
I wanted your permission to check the archives.
Which ones?
The ones about a forgotten king.
I know of no such king.
Exactly, he's forgotten. That's why I'm checking the archives.
Oh. Well, as long as you're quiet, then yeah, you can do as you please.
I'll be quiet, sir. Thank you.
You hear a number of clinks, clunks, and bangs. And the door very, very slowly creaks open to reveal a small room with shelves full of not so dusty books. You walk in, door closes behind you, and the old gentleman comes walking out. Well, slowly. I don't know. Crawling. Nah, not really crawling. Slowly walking out. And you can tell this man is ancient. Best way to describe him.
Mean.
And he goes, "How far back do you need to go?"
Where is the list of kings or past kings? Do you
That
know?
depends. How far back do you need to go? This whole place is full of the kings. This is the record of the kings of
the continent of Rololia.
Okay. So, what I need to look for, sir, is a story on a king who lost his name.
I may have heard something of that nature back in what the third, no, fifth, no, fourth dynasty. Yeah. You might want to try and find the information about the fourth dynasty. That would
Okay.
probably need me to tell you where that is.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
If you could.
Sorry.
No.
That's in. You see the stairs? And he
Yes.
points towards a very rickety, old, decrepit staircase.
Yes, I do.
They're gonna be down there. It's a ways. We're in the what are we in? Oh, we're in the 2000th dynasty. So that's mainly what you see up here. So you're gonna be walking for a bit. Is that okay?
Okay.
Did you pack a lunch?
No.
My hip just popped. I'm sorry.
It's fine. Can I roll a perception check to see if there's an elevator?
Yeah.
This must be a very tall building, by the way, if they have like a 2000 something dynasty.
Could just have a really big basement.
Okay. That's a very good point. 16.
A 16. So as you go towards this staircase, your eyes are ever vigilant for an easier path. Unfortunately, as your eyes continue to look around, they notice the age of the building, the structures, the bookshelves that are holding these big books talking about each king of the dynasty and their rule and all of the information inside. And unfortunately, you arrive at the conclusion that there is no elevator.
Okay.
And you unfortunately do have to take the trek down.
Okay. Down to the 2000 floors of the basement.
All right. Go ahead and give me a flat D20 roll as you take your first step down the stairs.
I swear to God, Gray, if I fall down the stairs.
This is on you.
How's this on me? I got a 16.
Oh. So as you take your first step, you do hear a loud.
Oh God, it's gonna break on me.
But the step holds. And you're able to begin your journey down, avoiding a few of the more beat up stairs, as we'll say.
Okay.
And as you go down, we'll slide over to everyone else and see how they're doing. So everybody has rejoined back at the bar. Enix has finished her steak. And Tom is hanging out behind the bar going, well, y'all done burnt the whole day, but I believe y'all's caught up. What y'all want to do now? Can't be going out at night.
I guess I'm not gonna go see the people of the town then.
Well,
I
No,
would.
he's
Tom,
probably asleep.
Well, it's dark outside now, bud. We can have a.
What do you mean? What is dark?
It's like the void, but less dark.
yeah, what is dark?
Yeah.
What is
What
dark?
is it?
I've never seen dark.
Well, for those that don't have night
Stop being
vision,
grimdark.
it's when the sun is gone and the moon is in the sky.
Oh.
I forgot you're the only one that doesn't have night vision.
Shit.
You mean nighttime?
So you don't think the shite shop will be open?
I think they were closed for a bit. I think they're opening tomorrow though. They supposedly were getting a big shipment of stuff. So they had to kind of close down so they could reorganize the store, and it
Understandable.
might be under new ownership. I don't know. That the old guy that used to work there, I don't know. He caught I don't know if a bucket kicked him or maybe he drank from a pond down on one of the, I don't know. Yeah, I think they's open up tomorrow. So
Yeah,
I'd head by there then.
I have a question. I have these vials of water along with this dillweed. Have you ever had this water before? It got from the Schwizzard's Keep.
You got vials of water from a Schwizzard's Keep. You never gave me the dillweed, by the way.
Yeah, I know, because you had a group and you were busy.
Yeah. No, we're good. Yeah, you're fine. Just give me all you want to give me. Throw it on the counter. I'll grab it.
Start pulling
I'll
it
grab one of
out.
these things.
There's 80 that I pull out. I leave 7 just in case we go somewhere and have to cook.
You're pulling out 80 of those?
Yeah, I'm putting them on the counter.
All right. Well, you're not doing anything else this turn. You have to pull 80
That's
of
fine.
those
That's
things
kind
out
of what I
your-
wanted to do was just start pulling out the dillweed.
All right. So you just begin pulling these things out. I guess you can still talk. But I'm not too sure. Miles, you could probably my guess would be go to Lucy and see if she knows anything about them. She know more about potions than I do. She's probably a good place to start.
I don't think they're potions. They're just like water.
She might be able to tell you what kind of water. That could be like holy water or something. That might be valuable.
I don't know. It's like the best drink of
Yeah,
water I
hepatitis
ever
water as
had.
well.
I
They
drank a
do
whole.
be having the hepatitis water somewheres around here.
Yeah, well, this water was so good. It was like the most freshest drink of water I had. I drank a whole barrel's worth.
You drank a whole.
Barrel.
You know, I heard.
You had a whole barrel?
I did.
I heard talk that holy water tastes like some of the greatest water you have ever had, and if you ain't careful, you drink all of it.
Well, you know, I don't know if they still have any over there, but Nova, you own the Schwizzard's Keep, so they have some in the basement if it is holy water.
You know what? That's a brilliant idea because maybe they can sell it and make money so that way they can stop eating the sheep.
What's wrong with eating the sheep?
Wait, who's eating sheep?
The Schwizzards that your daughter and I reformed, and well, we thought we reformed them and rehabilitated them into taking care of sheep, and they promised that they would take care of the sheep, and then we fell into a coma, and apparently they couldn't fend for themselves, so they ate the sheep because they got hungry.
Okay, what's wrong with eating sheep?
They used to be humans at one point in time. They used to be demon hunters, and so it was supposed to be a sheep sanctuary so that way they can live out the rest of their days in peace, and instead they got ate.
I mean, they lived out the rest of their days. They don't have any more
Well,
days.
What's with eating people?
I'm back.
We eat animals all the time.
Yeah, well, I have some compassion towards these sheep, so.
But They're sheep.
They're no
Yes.
longer sheep.
They're no longer
They're piles of
people.
bones.
Listen, Linda's. No, she. No,
Wait, you have Lindas?
sanctuary.
Who's
It's
Linda?
a sanctuary, not an eerie.
Wait, do you know what a Linda is? They are terrifying. We have them all over the place in the void.
Well, you're acting like a Linda, so.
You just finishes the second picture of Mead and decides to head up to bed.
Last time I
Does
checked,
she
I
say
wasn't
anything
eating
when
your
she does
bones.
that, or does she just get up and walk?
She just gets up and walks. She's like, "I'm done with this."
Evan
Okay.
just looks at Novin's like, I don't think I ate your bones.
What?
That's what Lindas do.
What?
They eat your bones.
Yeah, you're eating my bones. You're making me irritated. You're eating my bones.
All right. Is there anything Enix wants to do that doesn't make this any stranger?
The whole session's
Sorry.
strange.
Unless you want to make it stranger, I don't know. Maybe you want to play with the bones being eaten.
She just
I know,
watches
'cause I would.
Caitlin leave and goes, she's not very much for words, is she?
No.
She's not a people person, and she just realized she's famous.
Hear this as she's walking up the stairs.
She's a mighty fine cook, though.
Tom just
If
played.
Like, if Caitlin hears this as she's walking up the stairs, she just, like, holds, without looking back, just, like, holds up a middle finger as she finishes walking up the stairs.
While doing that, Tom very playfully just banters towards Caitlin. Hey, don't I recognize you from somewhere?
Oh my gosh.
Finger in the direction of Tom, as she does not turn around and finishes going to bed.
Not Miss Caitlin.
Redirect the finger towards you.
Hey!
He just starts waving him around.
Evan
You,
picks up
you,
waving
and
happily.
you, and
Hi,
you.
Caitlin.
You know what? You have a horrible night's sleep.
Not
Oh
very
my
nice of you.
goodness. Well, as you enter into your room, Clarence comes running out of your room and goes, "Well, I left you an extra picture. I figured you wanted it. Bye."
Bye.
And just runs out.
For a second. And I just go in the room. I'm just... two pictures of meat and a fifth of alcohol, and just like, I'm not sure if that was actually just happened.
Yeah, this is true.
Caitlin
This is
thinks
true.
she's still
Doing that
dreaming.
one in the morning.
Hey, I have my famous hangover remedy, remember?
Oh gosh.
I don't remember.
Yes, the mead with the raw egg.
Oh yeah.
Enix doesn't remember.
I remember that.
That actually worked really well.
You don't remember that, Enix? You just met everybody today.
Your daughter didn't tell you that for the 5 seconds you talked to her? What?
Yeah, you're not, how do you know it's only 5 seconds?
I was being like that. I was just saying. I wasn't like.
I know, it's a joke. It's a joke. Alright,
Maybe
is
Suraj
there
could
anything else that is said before people either turn in or make their last decisions?
Can I make
Enix.
apprentices real quick?
You want to go on a business call real quick?
I need to hop on a business call real quick.
Are you gonna do this down at the bar?
Do it.
No, I'm gonna
Do
go
it.
tonight.
It'd be funny if you did it right here in front of
Well,
everyone.
okay, I'll do it now, and then I'll if I get any information, I'll relay it to you guys. I'm just gonna get on the
On the counter with all the dill
Can I
weed.
roll for perception to see if I can find a clean spot on the floor?
Yeah.
I got it.
Edix is just gonna be like.
It looks like the floor is actually very clean.
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna assume the position.
All right. And what exactly is the
Anyone
position?
understand what the heck she's doing?
Shush, we gotta be
Alright.
quiet. I've
I
seen
have
this
no
before.
idea. She's representing.
She's meditating. She did it when we were at the Schwizzard Keep.
This is how you meditate.
Oh, that's how you meditate.
That's how you meditate. Now wait until I show you how to grow a crystal.
Oh, I've seen you do that. That's really cool. We can make money that way.
Wait, didn't Evan help with making a crystal?
Wait, you have the shards in your bag, Miss Enix. There and Kyla had a whole bunch.
Oh, well that's quite convenient.
Money making.
All right, so you assume the
Why did I
position
hear that as bunny making?
into jeez.
Oh.
And you enter a meditative state, and you're back on the plane in front of the Great Arcane. And next to the Great Arcane, you see Larry.
Larry!
Oh, hey, boss!
Hey, quick question. How much money do you need, like, a month to make sure that y'all don't die or eat the sheep?
Probably about 10,000 gold.
Fucking hell. Okay, thanks, bye.
And as you leave, you hear him turn to the Great Arcane and go, "We're gonna have to eat another sheep."
Oh, no. No, wait.
And whoosh, you're out, and you're back at the bar.
I just sit crisscross. I sit up and I sit crisscross applesauce. I just put my head in my hands.
What's wrong?
I need 10
What
grand.
happened?
I need 10 grand a month to maintain the sheep sanctuary.
10 grand?
That's,
10 grand.
you better do some quests there, Missy.
Yeah.
How much you got?
I'm gonna have to go upstairs and count. I don't know.
One.
Because you realize your business partner just left and you're gonna need a new one.
You're not wrong.
Well, you just came into some money.
Yeah, I know. I gotta add it all up because I've got it.
You have a minimum of just under 3,000.
Yeah, I know. I need
We
10
each
grand,
we
man.
each got 12 boss lady, we had 13, I think it was 13 grand from the little vault thing in the thing.
That sounds about right.
Hold on.
It's in here, hold on.
We split it 3 ways.
Cray
Or
posted
was
it.
it? No.
somewhere.
No, hold on, y'all. We got more than 2 grand each. We got $4,333 each.
What are you talking about? No.
If it was $13,000 that we got from the thing when we looted,
Myra only gave everyone so much.
Right.
Each.
She split her money
Oh, she
between
split her-
everybody. Between everybody.
Oh,
All of her money. Even though she was giving her bag to her mom, she figured,
said,
I'm gonna
"Fuck
leave this
you."
woman broke as hell, and I'm gonna just give her everything in my
I
bag.
mean, did she know?
Right?
Did she know? Did Kyla know that she was gonna run into her
Got
mom?
$2,872.
yeah.
It literally is written right there.
I know that, but I'm talking about
I don't
wait,
know.
hold on. Okay, so I do.
That's up to you.
I gotta go back and watch.
You gotta, yeah. She's
Because
got,
we looted.
Because I currently have
Yeah.
16,000 in
Right.
total.
yeah,
Hey, Cray.
yeah.
That 2,800 and some gold
Uh huh.
was Kyla included. So she left it with her mother, so she's not broke.
Oh, okay.
She's got 2 grand too.
Oh, okay. Got you. She's got just under 3 grand. Okay, that makes sense.
But I remember that Bubba, Myra, and I, we all looted the
Yeah.
Wizard's Keep, and we all
That's not the only money you have.
I
You
know.
also have the money
That's-
from you and Timothy making when he was singing.
We didn't have.
Those are a couple sessions. You gotta figure out how much you got.
He's got a little bit of gold, all right?
little
He's
bit.
got a little bit.
She's got. I think she has more than me, and I got 16,000. I think she's got like 18,000.
Look, listen, Sir
You
Roderick's
got-
got
you got-
Sir Roderick's got 16K. You need a business partner. You're gonna have to start figuring some stuff out here.
I have to sell this place.
Oh no.
I just may have to go and just snag one sheep.
Hey,
for
all I'm
memories.
saying is you're down to 2 sheep.
Two. Oh, so they did eat one.
That's what they said. What they said when you were leaving. So we gotta eat another sheep. Mind you, you still haven't even went and saw them. You gotta pay and give them all this stuff. You didn't even go and see them.
I know. That's why I called them back to be like, "How much money do you need?"
And they told you.
Exactly. Now we gotta figure it out.
It took you all day to make that phone call.
Yeah, I know, because I realized about halfway into our session, I don't know how much money we need.
Well, we only had half a day. It's not like we wasted a whole day.
See, it's a good
Yeah.
point. See, don't wake up late.
Anyway,
All right. Is there anything else that you all would like? You go up and count your money, right?
Yeah, I'm going
Okay.
upstairs to count my money.
Evan teleports to his room to play with his tail. The tail he found in the Wizard's Keep. You know, the one that turns him into a fox.
Oh yes. Okay. Yeah. Mhm.
I don't even want to know where your brain went.
I do remember that. Yeah. I do remember
Would
that.
be.
All right. So Roderick, what would you like to do?
Have I finished pulling out the jars of dillweed?
No.
And I guess I'm still pulling out jars of dillweed.
It's 80 jars of dillweed. You probably are gonna be at this all night.
He's just there all night. Just.
Okay, I get a decent amount and stop. Because I do need sleep.
Okay.
Because I don't want to deal with exhaustion.
You
88
pulled
bottles of dill on the
15 of them
wall.
out.
88 bottles of dill.
Only 50.
One fell off and now they fall. 87 bottles of dill.
You pulled out 15 of them, and Tom goes, "Were you really about to pull all of them out?"
No! Try to keep my pride. No, not at all.
Okay, good, because that's fine. You could have stopped like 8 ago.
Now you have something to sing about.
I've only got so much room.
You said you were going to put them on the wall.
I never said that.
Yeah,
you said it.
You said it. When I brought him up this morning. You said, you know what, we'll put him up on the wall, and then I started singing a song.
Yeah, it was afternoon.
Okay, afternoon.
The boy playing with his tail knows.
That was out of context.
Well, this was in context.
Tom has a magical hand. You don't think he has ears everywhere?
All right. So you finished pulling out
Here's
your
out of
dillweed.
context.
You've got all your dillweed out that you're gonna give him.
Yeah.
What else would you like to do?
I guess head upstairs.
All right, you can head upstairs.
You mocking me, sir?
Huh?
Said you mocking me?
Yeah, I'm a mocking to you.
Alright, he's a mocking you.
When did you get a parrot?
That's Tiny Tom.
Oh,
That's tiny bomb.
I wonder where you been.
I miss Tiny Tom.
Rock, I was hiding from Snuggles. Rock.
Well, I'm glad you got. Hey, you're gonna have to guide me to Snuggles here soon. I gotta get somebody to go get him, but he'll be fine. Snuggles always fine.
Alright, I'm heading to bed. Night, Tom.
Good night. I'll see y'all in the morning. Hopefully, y'all don't sleep for another month.
You have a good night, Miss Enix.
Good night.
What would you like to do, Enix, now that you're the only one at the bar?
I look at Tom and I ask him to kindly point me in the direction of Kyla's room.
And I point up and I go, I believe it's that one right there with the little bit of singe marks.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, she's
Alright.
she's akin to fire.
She
As
seems
you know.
like an arsonist, yeah.
Yeah. I gotta keep putting I had to keep putting new wood in there for her every time she left. I think-
Alrighty then. I'll see you. Good night.
That sounds good. Y'all have a good one. Nice to meet you too. And with
Nice
that,
seeing you. I'll be seeing you.
indeed, yes. And with that, everybody goes back to their rooms. Quinn, you continue your journey down the rickety staircase, and I ask that you make an athletics check as the last roll of the night.
Quinn, are you still awake or did you fall asleep? You're muted.
I think he fell asleep.
I think he crashed again.
Okay. If he fell asleep, then no check. He's just slowly working his way carefully.
He
down
falls
the stairs.
asleep while walking down the stairs.
He falls
Falls
Next session,
forward.
he's just at the bottom of the staircase, where he needs to be, just asleep.
How many of these sessions have we ended with Quinn potentially getting himself into a bad situation because he's
the
asleep?
one. A lot, because he falls asleep.
A lot.
Which is funny because most of the time he's upset on the fact that he didn't get a last turn.
Right? But then most of the time he isn't.
He wasn't there.
Yeah, exactly. But with that, we do fade out of the mist, and we shall reconvene either in a couple weeks